You see himbos and you click, eh? Alrighty. Lucky for you, himbo's right here. Let's see. Gotta move my head. Hold on. I gotta move my head. The president's life is in danger. His head needs to move. There we go. That's a little better. How you doing, Roxanne? Thank you so much for coming by to see me be the president. Hey, Owo, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. How are you? Yes, I am a himbo. Hey, himbo rights activist. By the way, before I get started, look at this like super eerie opening screen of like the White House getting ripped up by a tornado? Question mark? What in the world? Good, and you? I'm doing wonderfully. Especially now that I've achieved my goal of finally becoming the president. How could I lose? So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go for normal. I don't. I feel like easy would be too much of not a challenge. But any ill-considered action would be the last of your presidential career. Being a himbo, I don't suspect I'd last long on that mode. So let's go with normal. Hi, I thought I'd stop by while trying to absorb my coffee. Hey, I could go for a little coffee. Maybe we should have some coffee together sometime, huh? I'm glad that you would drop by. That's so sweet of you. Let's get started, huh? Rules are not necessarily sacred. Principles are. I know nothing about this game, by the way. Just so you guys know, I have no idea. Absolutely no clue.
How much time do I have left?
Oh.
Sir, I was ordered not to speak to you.
Son, I'm not
That's a lot of
asking you
lobster.
to die in a gunfight. I just want to know how much time I have left.
10 minutes.
I'll never finish all this in 10 minutes. Think you could help? Is it fair that your fellas are in the cafeteria right now, devouring their meatballs while you're stuck here staring at me?
So this dude's on, like, death
You
row,
were
right?
ordered
And that's
not
his last
to talk
meal?
to me, but they didn't say anything about lobster, right? Now, sit yourself down right there. You can eat in silence. Otherwise, I'll just have to throw half of it out.
But if anyone found out, I'd be fired.
Don't worry. I don't give up my friends. Unlike some people.
Ooh, unlike some people. How eerie.
Your name is Bob, I gather.
The art is kind of cool. Yeah, I
haven't
like
seen
it.
you
It's
before.
very
You a
moody.
rookie. I didn't know they were taking 16-year-olds as guards.
I'm
16?
Ah,
Oh.
20.
I was
Sorry.
going to say, he looks like he's in his
Serious
early
age, isn't
20s.
it?
Come on.
You can't legally buy yourself a beer after you've had a tough shift, but you can elect the president.
I don't drink, sir. Half my family are drunks. I know how dangerous it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, alcohol is dangerous. But isn't the right to vote even more dangerous?
Kind of.
If you were drinking like a fool,
Commentary.
you'd only be
Your
harming
voice is nice.
yourself.
Oh, thank
But
you.
if you're
Oh,
voting
oh.
like a fool,
That's
you're
so
putting
kind
the
of you to
entire
say.
nation at risk.
I'm not voting like
I don't
a
think
fool.
I've heard your voice yet.
I voted for a man who would
I'll have
send
to
all
drop
the
by on one of your
shameless,
streams. I
corrupt
think I'm
officials
following
to
you.
jail.
I should be.
Well, one of those
If I'm not,
shameless,
I will.
corrupt
Oh.
officials is now kindly treating you to lobster. Delicious, isn't it?
Well, okay, you
Sir-
can treat
sir,
someone to lobster and not
I didn't
and
know,
still
sir.
be corrupted.
I don't have anything against you personally, sir. I'm just glad the new president will finally fix the Constitution. That's all.
What? Fix the
You do know
Constitution.
that the president can't change the Constitution, right?
Well, why can't he? He's president.
I'm currently on
President,
hiatus,
yes,
making my
not
VTuber from
king.
scratch. Oh,
Presidents can sign decrees
Interesting.
and all that.
are you like
Only
making it
Congress
yourself,
can
drawing it
propose
yourself?
and pass amendments. If you don't believe me, just Google it.
Just Google it.
Can't the president do whatever he wants? Why do we need presidents and all that? Aunt Ruta explained everything to me. She's watching
Aunt
this.
Ruta? Aunt Ruth? This is a deep
Oh.
deep dive.
If it's any consolation, son, you and your Aunt Ruth weren't the only people fooled by our new president. I myself once trusted him. And look where it got me.
There's
This
a
is
lot
a
of
man who has
backstory
always
here.
abused the trust of his friends, and now he has abused the trust of millions of Americans, people just like you.
Damn,
So I
good luck.
really
Yeah, good
did
luck,
vote
oh
like a
I'd love to
fool,
see
sir.
it.
There's no mistake
Making from
that
scratch.
cannot
Oh, in
be corrected,
Blender.
Bob.
Oh,
Not
cool.
in this
Do you do
country.
3D modeling?
We'll fix it. You
That
and me
stuff's
together.
hard. You must be
I can
super
stop
savvy,
it.
yeah?
I know his weak points. I just need to get out of here as quickly as possible. Will you help me?
Yeah.
What?
You're not planning an escape, are you, sir?
No. What are you saying? I have a great many friends who will help me walk right out through the front door, all perfectly legal. It's just that I'm a little cut off from the world right now, you see. But if you could just bring me a phone, I could set everything in place from right here in this cell.
My phone?
Not yours, of course. We wouldn't want to risk that. Any other one.
Oh, so he is kind of watching
Will I
out
get
for me.
fired for this?
Bob, when they find out that you helped me,
I'm
you'll get
learning.
an
Ooh.
award. You're an observant
That's
guy. You can
that's
see
an
what's
impressive
going on.
feat for a himbo,
This is a
but
matter
I bet
of
it comes
national
really easy for
security.
you. Oh. This guy's gonna help him break out.
Sir, he might not be an honest man, but he's still the president, right?
Yes.
The most powerful man in the world. Isn't that what they say? Isn't it just too dangerous to go against him?
Now, don't you trouble yourself about that, Bob. My 10 minutes are up. The president has a much longer term waiting for him.
Vice President-elect, I suppose. Oh, it's Antonio Estaba. My friends, today we have shown that the American dream is still alive. I'm the son of immigrants who rose to becoming vice president. I'm living proof. We've shown the soulless corporations and Washington crooks don't get that the soulless corporation. They don't get to decide shit. This is why my speeches would always go well. The people of the United States have spoken. I'm proud of you, America, and I'm proud of our new commander-in-chief who will give everything he's got for the good of America. Let me introduce Mr. President-elect. That's me, right? The tie. Well, Mayo. Also, hi. Are the stream avatars not up? Oh, right. The avatars. Hold on. I forgot. I can do it. I can do it. I swear. I swear I can do it. I can do it like super mondo fast. Like mega fast. Is it like this? Oh. Hold on. Is that... How do I connect? Is it this button? Waiting for... Oh, okay. Yeah? Yes? Ah, okay. There it goes. Okay, cool. I knew that. Thank you, Cherry, for letting me know. There we go. There's our little guys. Let's begin. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I should get some Airbender or Avatar: The Last Airbender avatars on my stream avatars. Aang for president. Ladies and gentlemen of the United States, I am Raphael. Oh, okay. I'm already starting. Here we go. Good evening, America. Hey. I still can't believe we won. Nah, I always knew I'd win. I always knew. Oh, man. The ruling class have nearly turned our country into a prison. The authorities have artificially divided our country along party lines. Throughout the campaign, the establishment put sticks in our spokes. Definitely the ruling class. Eat the rich. A prison where the overseers can get away with any crime. A prison where ordinary ones do all the work and the establishment takes... This one here. There's no fucking justice in this country. God damn it. I'd vote for Aang. Me too. He's a pacifist. The authorities have artificially divided our country along party lines. The time has come to take our country back. The time has come to take our country back. We're having a rehabilitation course. When we're in power, Amendment 28 to the Constitution will be passed. In 4 years, we will achieve more than any other presidents achieved in 8. Rehabilitation course for America. Be careful with your promises. If you don't keep your word, the people won't like... Ooh, okay. I will. I'll be careful. I will sign a truly progressive first executive order. I will donate $1 million to charity. I will appoint a black chief of staff. Have I never had a black chief of staff? Surely we've had them. Is that like unusual? Gosh, our government is way too undiverse. Indiverse? Jeez. It's like anyone can write a first executive order, right? And donating charity is great, but $1 million is small potatoes. A black chief of staff. Why not? Let's get some diversity in this fucking government. Oh, more? I will transfer my non-monetary assets into a trust. Yeah? I mean, I want to be progressive. Oh my god, stream avatars. Yeah. I have no clue. Yeah, neither do I. I'm hot, not smart. Oh my god, twinsies. Oh, hello. Let's be himbo bimbo. Would you be my bimbo vice president? Oh my god. Zimbos for government. A third promise? I will not make any more promises. First, I will fulfill the ones I made. I can make another promise. I'll transfer all my non-monetary assets into a trust. I don't need that shit. That's enough. 3 promises is good. 3 promises is plenty to start with. That's a good start. I want to thank the new vice president, Tony. I want to thank my new first lady, my brilliant Ellie. I want to thank the entire campaign staff. The campaign staff, absolutely. Yes, oh my god. Raphael Owo for 2024. First of all, our analyst campaign strategist, Ollie. He led us to victory. Our lawyer, Clint, our communications director. She wrote this speech, as always. Ollie's great. Excellent work, Ollie. And I want to thank President Feist. The person before me, no doubt. If it was a peaceful transfer of power, if it's going to be, I'm going to thank him. Good work. He took it like a man when he's... Oh, this is my opponent. President Feist. If he hadn't sold out to the establishment, I'd never have become president. Oh, that's such a stabbing line. Oh my god. I'd like to remind him that the time has come to call me and admit defeat. This one's too good. I can't pass it up. We need to work on our campaign. Absolutely we do. What's our platform? Aside from platform heels, pew 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 pew. Let's see. I also want to thank Vice President Choney. It was he who convinced me to run. If God forbid something happens to me, America will be in good hands. His experience with the FBI has helped me a lot. This is a good line. That's a good line. If anything happens to me, we'll still be good. And my first lady, of course, my brilliant Ellie. She sacrificed her career for the good of America. Today, America chose her too. That's a good line. That's a good one. Hell yeah. That's it for today. All right, bye, everybody. See you later. Fuck, I love platform heels. Hell yeah. Who doesn't? I don't know about you, but I need to get some sleep. Tomorrow, we will wake up in a new America. Yeah, that's a good one. Ratings bump. That's a good sign. Your approval rating goes up when you say and do things the public likes. When you make unpopular decisions or exposed by the media, your approval rating goes down. Be careful. If your rating goes below 25%, you could lose your position. Ooh. How jazzy. Upbeat. In his speech, the newly elected president shows that his victory was no accident. He senses the hopes and dreams of America and indulges them. This speech will definitely go down in history, even despite the pathos, which at times went off the scale. Thanks, Joe Lynn at Right in the Center. You do tarot readings? I do. Oh my god, the tie. Hi, Zeal, welcome. What would you like your tarot reading about? You have a question for the cosmos? What would you like? Let me do a little reading for us. Do a little shuffle here. Okay. I have your card. I'm gonna shuffle. What's your question? Tell me. I'll answer it for you. Whatever you like. My VTuber, how good will she look when I'm done? Let's find out. Ba-ching. Let's see. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents a stoicism. This is a focus on your work that's going to blossom into an emotional and emotive model. So right now, what you need to do is you need to stay focused on your work. You need to put that passion and steely effort into it, and it's going to represent an emotional strength in the end. And thank you so much for the crystals. I wonder why does the sound stop when I alt tab? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm the president. Yeah. Oh, no, don't make me cry. I wouldn't dare make you cry. Already emotional. I love it. Wow, that was great, buddy. And you're always such a charmer, I know. Truth is, you always brought tears to my eyes. I can't believe we're actually going to kick the crooks out of the White House. That's right, Tony, their days are numbered. 3 months and we'll get our revenge. Well, I wouldn't put it like that, Antonio. Oh boy. Tony, we didn't run this campaign so we can get revenge. We did it to amend the Constitution. Thank you, Ellie. That's right. Revenge isn't the best motivation, Tony. Let's stay focused. By the way, I have brownie bites, so if you hear me chewing, that's why. Maybe so, buddy. But you still did take down Feist in your speech. Yeah, I did. I'm a badass. You gotta remember that people don't care what our actual motivation is, as long as we're making their lives better. How weird. Let's hope you're right. Just got word from headquarters that we have urgent business. Let's get going. But first, let's open a bottle of vintage champagne that I hid in the office to celebrate our victory. Oh, Antonio, you party animal. Share? I'll share. Come on over. You can have a bite of my brownie. Dude, this is some fun music. What the heck? That's a shame, buddy. The bottle of champagne is gone. You think we drank it last week when we celebrated my birthday? But don't lose hope, my friend. I just saw Ellie. She wants you in her office. She had a pointer in her hand. Somebody's in for an exciting night. Hey, all right. Yeah, you know. Thank you for the consumed water. Thank you for the crystals, Roxanne. Keeping me hydrated. Ooh, I'll take a bite, all right. Please do. But I want to return the favor. Well, Tony certainly had his head in the clouds. I say let him soar, so long as we don't get carried off ourselves. We can't take our eye off what's important. You know the truth, my dear, so I don't go to prison. What? Don't go to prison? There's some backstory here. Oh my god. Take care of the ordinary people. That's what we want to do. Ordinary people? Ha! I'm married to a crusader against the establishment. At this rate, you'll even have me believing you're serious. What? Give it a rest. There aren't any journalists here, or even Tony. What? No, that's what I want to do. As a matter of fact, I am serious, Ellie. Very noble, I'm sure, but you still have to look out for number one. And after a couple assassination attempts, the criminal case against you, nobody can blame you. What? A couple assassination attempts? Jeez. Didn't realize this was Game of Thrones? Game of Podiums? We really deserve a little break, but let's not waste our time on foolishness. We should act without delay. We've said it 100 times, but I still worry that sometimes you get carried away and forget why we started all this. At the end of 4 years, we haven't gotten you lifelong immunity, we're dead. Oh, if we haven't gotten you lifelong immunity, we're dead. Always keep that in mind. So what are we going to do with Tony? My memory's how do I get the immunity? What? To what? I'll go over it again from the top. It's been a long while since the last time we talked about it. Let's hear about it. Amendment 28. Amendment 28 will enshrine your lifelong immunity in the Constitution. They won't be able to open a case against you. No one can arrest you. You'll be beyond the reach of the police, the FBI, the NSA, and even God Almighty. First, we need to get the amendment before Congress. To do this, we'll need powerful allies in both houses. Can't I propose an amendment? Do we have actual supporters there? Everyone has a price. Do we have any supporters there? Is a good question. Of course we do, but without extra incentive, even our closest allies won't push the amendment we need. But I've taken care of it. I found a lobbyist who, for a modest one-time investment, will bring us together with influential congressmen. And you think this investment will pay off? So how much is modest? Can we bring in an outsider? How much is modest? What am I paying for this? $7 million. God damn. Modest. A mere trifle for changing the Constitution. That's true. Our lobbyist's name is Noah. He has a lot of connections at the Capitol. When he puts his back into it, he can push any policy through. Remember the recent sweeping tax cuts for the wealthy disguised as simplifying the tax code? Noah played a decisive role in that one. Okay, Noah, I got you. The commands are so cute. Are they? Can you do like commands with them? I thought you said banging an outsider. I mean, why not both, you know? You know what I'm saying? That's one steep trifle, but it doesn't seem we have much choice. Why don't we negotiate this price down? Let's start strong. And then we can bend later. We don't. No one can do this better than Noah. I'd rather we have a choice, but we have to work on what we have. Okay, so what's next? Noah will introduce us to influential congressmen. However, he himself won't be negotiating with them. That part is up to us. Which brings us to step 2. Gain the support of 2/3 of Congress. Won't our newfound supporters make the case to their colleagues? 2/3. Maybe they can spread the word. They may be able to bring along some friendly party members, but not all of them. Our party currently dominates both chambers, but it still falls short of 2/3. So we should follow standard investment strategy and diversify our options. That means stuffing several baskets at once, including baskets in the other party. I should attack. Oh, did you attack someone? Oh my gosh, is that how that works? Let me try. Attack at Roxon. Did that work? I got you. Ah. And there's a hug one too? It's on. Come at me, bro. No, don't come at me, though. Ah! Wait, what are you doing to me? Are you just loving on me? Oh, there it goes. I got whacked. Oh, that's great. Let's see. After that, the amendment needs to be ratified, right? Yeah, it does, technically. Brownie. Honey, I'm so glad to remember the plan. A minimum of 38 states must pass the amendment. Oh my god, that's a lot. I looked into this. It gave me a headache. There are certain states that are always going to be more hostile towards you. The local governors, the mayors, the judges, the legislature, the whole system is against you. Because of course it is. You guys bullying the streamer. Thank you for the crystals. And we have a drink for you, Ola. My little dude attacks someone and pops hearts afterwards. I saw that. It was so funny. So, we had to think tactically. Instead of trying to win over the local elite, who will never really support you, we enlist the support of the people. How exactly are the people going to support us? I'd rather you drink me, but I won't complain. Hey, I think we could arrange something. Just like they did today, they'll vote. Except that voting for the amendment can be organized without electors and all that other nonsense. There is one problem, however. The procedure for ratifying the amendment is written into the law. The establishment will easily block it unless we change the ratification procedure, and for that we'll need the Supreme Court. We'll need the court to side with us so that the voters themselves in each state, ordinary people who are much easier to sway, can vote for the amendment. Otherwise, it's down to local legislatures, and a lot of them would rather see you burn. That's probably true. At present, the majority of the Supreme Court is against us. We'll need to replace at least one opposing judge with an ally before we can bring the amendment directly to the people. That's the third step of the plan. Gotcha. Let's say the court goes through the amendment. How sure people report? How are we going to remove a judge? They have lifetime appointments. Oh, sus. Yeah, it's a little sussy. I'm working on that, but it's not an easy task. Once appointed, Supreme Court judges serve life terms. Yeah, that's what I said. To get one of them off the bench will be a major operation. Man, if there's a way to do that, someone let me know. Of course, even once we've dealt with the court, the people still have to vote on the amendment. The campaign for passing this amendment will have to be even stronger than your election campaign. We have a lot of convincing to do, including people in states that are hostile towards you. Keep in mind that without popular support, our amendment could later be repealed. How long did your prohibition last? 13 years? You don't want to lose your immunity and go to jail for your retirement, do you? To achieve the support this amendment will need to record high approval ratings across the country. According to calculations at headquarters, you'll need an astounding 90% approval rating. God damn! Has that ever happened? Is that ever a thing? Lol, not gonna lie, I always turn chat against the streamer. Is that what you're doing? Shame on you, naughty. I'm out, like a mod would do. Yeah, for real. I have sword energy. I'll be mindful of that energy. Okay, so we got a crazy plan. So what do you think of the plan? It's no easy task, but we can handle it. Yes, and besides, there's no way back. Let's get to work. My dear President, let's get to work. Got it. Punish me. You won't, no balls. Wait, what? I've got balls. I'll punish you. Watch. Did that work? Take that. Gotcha. Mr. President, I'm ready to introduce your amendment to a circle of my influential congressmen for a modest sum of $7 million. Why is the price so low? I usually ask tens of millions of dollars for my services, even when it comes to a minor change in labor laws. And we speak of here as amendment of Constitution, no less. But you're lucky. I offer a big discount to newcomers to politics. That's why I told your wife $7 million is nothing for what you want to pull off. I will be waiting for the payment details until the end of October 2021. And I would advise you not to spend all your money. Save at least a couple million for the negotiations themselves. Or find some incriminating evidence that will force your interlocutors to defect to your side. So take your time and come when you're ready. However, keep in mind that the time limit cannot be extended. Oh, come at me, bro. Come at me. I'll get you. Looking spiffy, senpai. Thank you, Pudding. I thought I'd dress up for the occasion, you know. Gotta look right for my supporters. Hello. Hey, Lilith. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you as always. Okay, $7 million. 2 million. We got 2 million. Okay, 12 months left. That's a lot of money. Oh my god. You're attacking me again? Why keep whacking me? Stop that. There I am, coming at me. I get it. How's the running for president going? Apparently I'm already president. I thought that this was a game about becoming president, but I think it's actually about being the president. Yeah, listen to that jazz, baby. Yeah, I'm president-elect right now. Let's see. First order of business, negotiating position. Oh, boy. Okay. You may get distracted by the country's problems, but remember that your main goal is to pass Amendment 28. If you forget what you need to do to accomplish this, go to the Goals tab. If Congress approves it, allows direct voting, people ratify Amendment 28. Wow, okay, that's a lot to get done in 4 years. Jeez. Attack requires a valid target. Oh. Did I say that? That's what it says. Like that. Oh no, you're attacking Lilith. No, look out. Okay, so there's that. Easy enough. Darling, I understand the entire procedure of passing an amendment is bureaucratic nightmare. If you ever forget what needs to be done and what's going to happen next, consult the checklist. That's what I made it for. Thank you, Ellie. Politicians tend to forget their promises. If you need help remembering yours, click on the promises tab. There's a promises tab. Politicians tend to forget them. I love that. Lilith is savage. Oh, Lilith attacked stream elements. Nice. I love it. Sign a progressive first order. Appoint the first ever black chief of staff. Transfer your non-monetary assets into a trust. Okay. All politicians make promises, buddy, but nobody ever keeps them. Let's show people we're different. Try to fulfill the promises you make during your speech before the end of February. This will make the public trust us, and they'll be more forgiving when it comes to keeping promises later. Next time, we'll have a year at least. Haha. The cards in your left column are events you can engage with. Some events aren't available until you fulfill certain conditions. Okay. First order of business. Dude, I love this saxophone going on right now. We're a bit distracted with the stream avatars. That's what they're there for. They're there to be fun and cute. It took me a while to see the Pokemans. Oh, isn't they cute? The cute little Pokemans. Let's see. Buddy, you made a promise to sign a progressive executive order, and you have to keep it. You're not like some jerk like Faced who says one thing and does another, are you? See that bunch of waste paper on your desk? In fact, it's 5 projects you can consider for your first executive order. Clint prepared them based on the most popular suggestions your supporters made during the campaign. I say without hesitation that they're all truly progressive, so don't be shy. Choose the executive order that suits you best. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're gonna exercise our executive power. Ready? Declassify Area 51 documents. That is hilarious. I love that. Find a cancer vaccine is probably some pretty wide support. What's y'all doing behind Raph's tie? Oh my god, are you behind my tie? Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Good old, is that, I can't read the name from here. It's too small on my screen. Someone hiding underneath my tie. Missed me. Shh, it's a secret. We love secrets here. Eradicate poverty. Ban online advertising. Colonize Mars. What? I beg your fucking pardon? You took our secret club, Raph. Oh, is that the secret club? Here, let's keep the secret club going then. That's funny. There we go. There's a little spot behind my tie for the secret club. Looking respectfully, please. Please do. Alright, what do you guys think? These are great orders. How does an executive order find a cancer vaccine? That's not going to do jack shit, right? And we can't colonize Mars. That'll take decades, at least. Steal Mars? But it'll take decades. How are we going to do that? Sorry, I had to get my brownies. Well, alright. My public has spoken. Mars it is. Even Pudding says so. And Rocks. Okay, alright, you guys. You got it. Draft of first executive order. Why is there some pictures taped into the executive order thing? Oh my god. That's why you became a dictator. If America doesn't lead the way to colonize Mars, someone else will. Plus, government exploration of Mars is the only way to ensure that its resources will go to the people, not the corporations. With this order, you'll prove that you're looking to the future, but the energy companies won't like it. Energy companies, menergy mumpanies. We're going, you heard of the Green New Deal? How about the Red New Deal? This is the Red New Deal. 63% of Americans support sending astronauts to Mars. 72% of Americans want the U.S. to be the leader in space exploration. 7% of Americans are ready to set off for Mars. What? A whole 7%? Are you kidding? That's a lot. Okay, let's do it. All these options are intense. You're on fire. You're on fire, my friend. Your first executive order is going down in history with a blast. Hell yeah, Antonio. It's cool that your sights aren't just limited to America, but now you're setting yourself against the international energy corporations. Do you know what they'll do when we start to colonize Mars? Ooh, interesting. I can try and be like, they'll help us. But they'll try and claim the Martian resources. But they can't. We're going to get to it first. Yes, at their first opportunity. Alta and I were walking along the corridors and heard you discussing the first executive order. I can't accept that you didn't ask me, but the whole floor could hear you. So it's not like any of these... So it's not like any of it's a secret. People here are going to leak our plans to the enemy, even at gunpoint. Are not going to. I missed the nut. That's important. Well, if you say so, I have to admit that the idea for the first executive order is perfect. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Mars, baby. Really? I was afraid you wouldn't like it. Why? It's a wonderful distraction. While the establishment and the journalists are packing their bags for Mars, we'll be able to work on the amendment in peace. I can't let the corporations get the jump on us. Exactly. As long as people are dreaming of Mars, we can do whatever we want on Earth. Honestly, I want to give humanity a backup plan. I mean, both of these are true, but yeah, it's not really a backup plan though. It's the future. So I guess this one. I don't want the corporations getting there first, because who knows what they'll do when they get there. Who knows? Unlike us, multinationals don't answer to Congress. We'll be starting out from a losing position. Before the election, we were always in a losing position. Yeah, but we won and won and won. Why start losing now when we're about to take charge of the country? You said it, Antonio. Tony, when we start leading the country, corporations will have even more leverage to put pressure on us. I understand perfectly well that you have the best of intentions, but now is not the time for reckless decisions. No problem, Ellie. There will be time for reckless decisions, maybe tomorrow, after we've gotten a good night's sleep. I'm off for now. Congratulations to the country's new first family. Oh, Tony, you ain't got no chill. That's why I chose him. So he could be my hype man. Clint Glover. Leave the papers to me, Mr. President-elect. I have it all covered. Clint! Looking great, Clint. What's up, Clint? He's a lawyer. Honey, I always believed that with a team like we've got, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. And we have Clint to thank for it. I've just remembered that I'd heard of him even before I met you. Someone called him a district judge's bastard and upstart lawyer. Others said he was a legal genius who never lost a single case. And now case law students are studying his legal strategies. Try not to lose Clint, alright? I can't imagine who else would compose your decrees so competently. Men in Black. Ooh, I got my FBI. Alvaro Guardado. Sir, at the entrance to HQ, I noticed two suspicious men in dark suits and glasses. They were obviously following us, taking lots of pictures and always checking their phones. What do you want us to do about them? Go find out who they are, report to the Secret Service about them? Don't be an idiot, they're probably Secret Service agents. What? Well, just report it to the Secret Service. That's our fucking job. Why are you bothering me with this crap? I have a country to run, Alvaro. Coffee has kicked in. Be right back, lol. Okay. Take your time. Sir, the Secret Service is seriously concerned. They'll contact you as soon as they establish the identity of these men. I always trust my gut. I can sense a bad guy for miles. Thanks for handling that, Alvaro. Alvaro Guardado. At your service, sir. Anytime, any place. All right, Alvaro. I knew I could trust you. Alvaro isn't himself after his brother's death. He sees murderers and conspirators at every step. That may be perfectly natural for a bodyguard who has vowed to protect you with his life, but I still worry about him. Honey, please don't ask too much from Alvaro. I think he's already at his limit. You got it, Ellie. I'll do my best. Late night hacking. What? What's going on? Is there something else happening? Ollie Skoloff. Skoloff. Chief, I'm sorry to be calling out of nowhere, but it's an emergency. Someone is trying to hack the server at HQ. According to protocol, I should pull the plug on the hacker immediately, but if you'll let me, I can track him, find out who he is and what he's after. It's not protocol, but it's risky. Because it's risky. While I'm tracking him down, he might break into our secure files. Pull the plug, let's not risk it. Keep an eye on him, I want to know. Ollie, figure it out for yourself, and God forbid you ever distract me over this kind of nonsense. Oh my god, it's so mean. What? No. Okay, let me think. It's kind of risky. You know what? I think Ollie's got this. Ollie, try and find out who he is. I want to know who he is, what he wants, and why. I trust you, Ollie. Chief, I tracked down the hacker and cut off his access. It looks like he didn't manage to get anything important off our servers. Good work, Ollie. We tracked the hack to the address of a consulting company that works for the White House and Congress. The hacker seemed focused on accessing your schedule and itinerary. Ooh, wow. I wonder what he was going to do. Ollie Schooloff, data scientist. I wish I could back you up, Chief, but at least I've got your back. Thanks, Ollie. I knew I could count on you. This was the 5th hacker attack in 2020. Thank goodness our Ollie is not only a talented analyst, but a real computer genius. I heard people laughing behind your back when you put an ad in the paper looking for a computer specialist, but if it weren't for that, Ollie would still be working for Feist, or his, is it Feist? Feist? Or his contractor. Mr. President-elect, a real man must lose with dignity. Congratulations. According to tradition, I'm supposed to invite you to the White House so we can begin the transition. We'll have a little talk, just the two of us, and then we have some fun with the press. Oh wow, Feist is taking it like a real gentleman. What a dignified guy. Lame duck. We're in the lame duck session. Your team members appear along the bottom of the screen. These people will obey any order without question. Or almost any order. Okay. So if I was like, Alvaro, go kill a fool! Protecting clients, preemptive attacks, spying on people, physical threats. I pay him about 11 grand a month to protect me? Give this guy a raise. What? After serving in Vietnam, he worked as a bodyguard for several major businessmen. He found his way onto your team mostly by chance, but he believes it was a matter of fate. He places great stock in horoscopes, fortune-telling, and signs, but he doesn't believe the weather forecast. Oh, Alvaro, you are a perfect gentleman to be guarding me. All right, Clint, what's the word? What do you do? Filing court cases, behind-the-scenes negotiations, connections from the former client's persuasion. When Clint lifts his hands, the prosecutors stammer, bailiffs lay low, and judges tap their fingers on their gavels. Little is known of his personal life, except that he has 2 brothers. How specific. And Ollie, preparing data-driven reports, writing to his personal blog, hacking people, using surveillance software. $19,000 a month. I pay Ollie more, almost twice as much, would I pay my personal bodyguard? I think I should be changing some things here. A confident PC user, quote unquote, according to his 25-year-old resume. Even then, he was already a specialist in the digital industry, and remains one today. He retrained as a political data analyst to ensure your victory in the election. He goes to orphanages on his rare days off, where he teaches the children basic computer programming. What a nice guy. Alright, let's do some lame duck. Hey, Dewey, how you doing? It's good to see you, Master. Hey, Hug. Sure thing. Let me sit up for you. Oh, thank you. I was sitting almost as badly as President Face there for a second. It's much better. America is just a toy for him. He'll tinker with it for a time and then cast it aside when he grows tired of it. But we will still have to live here. I know I'm voting for Raphael. Oh my god, thank you, Hug. Every vote counts, and I appreciate you so much. Mwah. How are you, dear? Have you been having a good time? Not every American knows what I'm talking about. Not yet, but soon it will all become clear. I only hope it's not too late. Thank you for your answers, Mr. President Face and Mr. President-elect Summer. Thanks, Joe. Back. Well, welcome back, OO. Do you feel better? Oh, shit. That hit my ratings. Oh, no. This President-elect's first press conference turned into quite a mess. My fellow Americans, this person isn't ready to become Commander-in-Chief. No, come on, Joe. What the hell, Joe? Faced. That bastard. Not only did he lie, but his lackey Joe sniffed out what your first decree would be. You don't think that decree was leaked by someone from our headquarters? I can't believe it. I'm sure this is the work of the establishment, which bugged your office through and through. Buddy, I won't put up with it. When I worked for the FBI, I always tried to strike when the iron was hot. It's easier to get down to the bedrock this way. Therefore, I will investigate immediately, and I promise that I will expose the villain, or my name is not Tony Estava. I think he's getting more Italian. How are you doing? I'm doing great. This game has been very interesting so far. It's not quite what I expected, but it's been a lot of fun. I started this with like no idea what I was doing. We have another vote for our campaign? I sure hope so. It sounds like Hug's gonna be voting for us. This is my vice presidential candidate, OO. Honey, I can see that Tony misses his days at the FBI and he decided to play investigator. Whatever makes him happy, I'd say, as long as it doesn't prevent us from promoting the amendment. I swear I can talk. Knowing Tony, he'll probably figure out at the end of his investigation that he's the one who did it. Meanwhile, we should deal with a few pressing issues. Draft the amendment and the first decree and staff your administration. Please delegate these tasks to our bests. We have no room for error right now. As for the leak of the first decree, Alta has an idea for how you turn it into our favor. Go speak with her and she'll tell you everything. Okay. How to fix the leak, draft and infill the administration. Got it. Alright. That's a lot of stuff going on. Event log. Restart month. I haven't done anything this month. Love that. Let's see. Noah's demanding money to open negotiations. Prepare the first document you will sign on Inauguration Day. Huh. How to fix a leak. Okay. Your communications director has a plan for dealing with it. Let's start from the top. Well, hello, Yandere Thigh Goddess. Nice to meet you. Hug. Thigh Goddess. I didn't know that, OO. I'm glad I chose to have you on my campaign. What the hell is going on? Not only has some moron leaked details of your first executive order, but now these imbeciles are saying that you're going to sneak off to Mars. What, fly off to Mars all by myself? Don't make a bunch of noise, don't forget about it. Don't worry about it, Alta. We gotta stay focused. As if they'd just easily forget the newly elected president's first big scandal. And you only added fuel to the fire by admitting that you really are working on an executive order like that. In other words, we need a surefire plan for how we're responding to this nonsense. Okay, what do I do, Alta? Sounds to me like you already have a plan. What's the word? Can't fool you, cowboy. Here's how it works. Let's say that yesterday I drank a little, got behind the wheel and dented a little pillar in the parking lot. I don't want to pay for it, so I start a rumor that I smashed into several expensive cars in the parking lot. The security guard hears about this, runs around in horror, checking all the expensive cars up and down, and what does he see? All the cars safe and sound. So the guard sighs in relief and goes back to his booth. And about that dented pillar, he's already forgotten all about that in the bustle. You see what I'm getting at? Smart. Get a big cover story, make it fake as fuck, and then he'll forget everything else. Well, the public anyway. Thank you for the lurk, Hug. Mwah. I can't hear very well right now because I'm doing some chores, but I hope your stream goes spectacularly. Gonna leave a lurk and pop in when I can. I really appreciate it, Hug. I hope your chores go well. Mwah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I'm the thigh goddess. Well, I'll have to investigate that myself just to be sure. You know, I hope you all mind. You mean we'll spread even crazier rumors than the ones who've already been writing about me? Got it. Exactly. Journalists will eat that nonsense up, and then later we can come along and refute it. So let's make up a good rumor. It needs to be something that captures people's imaginations and is difficult to verify. Now we need to come up with a story for you that will really speak to their hearts. It should sound good on the surface but miss a couple key points. So why the big interest in Mars? My father was an astronomer. He disowned me for turning my back on his great passion. I'm the illegitimate son of one of the astronauts who landed on the moon. That's pretty hard to confirm. My ancestors came here from Mars hundreds of years ago. I represent NASA's interests. Oh, man. This is really hard to, like, confirm it's fake. I'm gonna go with that. Wow, that's some heavy drama, cowboy. And you're right, we can't say which astronaut. Then we can show them proof that you're the legitimate son of your unremarkable father. Okay, so now let's figure out how your father influenced you. And remember, we've got to be able to disprove the story. I inherited my father's genes, so space has always called to me. My father has made me attend an astronomy club at school. I always dreamed of being on the ISS. My father once visited the station. To continue the family tradition, I've signed up as one of the volunteers who are prepared to take the journey to Mars. Inherited my father's genes. We've got to be able to disprove the story. I always dreamed of him. Made me attend astronomy club at school. One of these, probably. I mean, this one will be the easiest to prove whether or not I ever did something. That will work, and you never went to such a club? I expect that we can get confirmation from your school about that. Finally, think of a plausible reason why you want to colonize Mars. I want to escape the effects of climate change. I'm sure the alien beings... Mars is rich in many resources. I want them to be mine. I've never been allowed to go in space, even though I've been applying my whole life. I mean... Mars is rich in many resources. It's like, I want them to be the countries, is what I say. I can prove it to you in a bit. Just let me finish a little something. Oh my. I would love for you to prove it to me. I want to escape the effects of climate change. Very plausible. Not bad. We can show that over the past year, you've only increased your donations to foundations fighting climate change. Why would you do that if you were planning to dump Earth and run off to Mars? I'm the illegitimate son of the astronauts who landed on the moon. My father made me attend an astronomy blah, 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 blah. All right, this rumor is going to be perfect. We'll refute it, and you're golden. Nice work, Alta. I knew I could count on you. Alta, Communications Director. Buckle up, cowboy. It's time we gave those hyenas a taste of their own medicine. I love, like, the aesthetic of this game. There's something kind of appealing about the little scratchy sketches. If Alta says we should spread stupid rumors, then that's what we'll do. She earned our trust during the campaign just as much as Alvaro, Clint, and Ollie. And I'm not just saying that because she's a friend. Mr. President-elect, as you surely know, every self-respecting ruler has his own charity. Your wife asked me to register a foundation called Hands of Good. It will come in handy if you ever want to do a couple of good deeds, or more. The IRS isn't going to look too closely at the Hands of Good, so you can dispose of the fund's money as you see fit. Give everything to orphans or to civil servants, if you wish, or pay your employee's salary. It's humanitarian aid either way. The people trust you. I have no doubt that these expenses, whatever they are, will benefit our country. Got it. Okay, what's next? Write the amendment, the text of Amendment 28. Okay, well, that's important, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Darling, I'm already overwhelmed. Oh, send suitable employees on the mission. Keep in mind that they will not return for the next month, until the next month. Darling, I'm already overwhelmed with the amendment. There's a lot of work to be done. We need a final text as soon as possible. When we get Noah on board, he'll want to present something to the congressman. Can you lend me an employee from headquarters to help us out at least a little? I mean, Clint, this is like his thing, right? It's gonna be an amendment. We want his law powers. All right, Clint, you're on the job. Sir, will you give me an autograph for my nieces and nephews? Absolutely. What? Of course, Alvaro. What? Why would I not? Why would it be like, fuck you, guy who protects my life with his own? You can't have a fucking autograph for your tiny babies. What? Okay. Fill the administration. Mr. President, you personally make the decisions on the key appointments in the administration, but beyond that, we need to hire an army of clerks to handle the day-to-day business of a government. I understand that you can't approve every candidate. You have better things to do, but maybe you could send someone from your team to supervise the process? Writing speeches, writing rumors, speaking with journalists, public attacks, a bodyguard, a data scientist. Writing to a personal blog, hacking people. This is okay. Alta's good at working with people. Can you handle this? Wait. What else? Compose the first executive order. Please appoint one for your team to draft the first executive order to colonize Mars. What? This is all legal work. How am I gonna pick something out of? Pick one of you guys. Okay, hold on. I'm sure Ollie can handle picking people, and then I'll have Alta handle the other thing. Okay, Alta, you can handle the first executive order. Alvaro, you just hang out, bro. Spend some time with your nieces and nephews. You dealt with everything that was urgent, and now we can move on to next month, okay? And I need more money fast, because I've only got $2 million bucks. Jeez. Okay, alright, let's see what happens. Victory speech. Lame duck. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, pretty good. Things are okay. I'd say this is working out well enough. Draft the amendment. Your subordinate is back. Clint. Honey, Clint has finished the draft, and he has an abstract for you that covers the main points. No president of the United States shall be prosecuted after their term in office is over for the decisions made before the term was over. Oh, what? Okay. Sounds good. Fill the administration. Mr. President, Ollie has compiled psychological profiles for each of the positions, loaded a list of resumes into the machine, and assigned the best people to all the positions. Oh my god, Ollie, good work. I'm so proud of you. I didn't expect that to work out so well. Only time will tell how full automation will prove itself, but the people are already impressed with our progressive approach to human resources policy. Nice. And Alta says that she's drafted the first version of the executive order that most people will support. Even in today's courts, not a single bastard judge will be against colonizing Mars. Alta has prepared a summary of the order for you. If America doesn't lead the way to colonize Mars, someone else will. Plus, government exploration of Mars is the only way to ensure that its resources will go to the people, not to the corporations. You'll colonize Mars, drawing entirely on budgetary funds. Nice. Sounds good. Did I make any money? Did I make any money? I made no money. Quiero dinero. In the media, what are the president-elect's supporters saying about the latest rumor? Could there be any truth about what they're hearing? That he plans to fly away to Mars and leave us to clean up his mess? The country still hasn't recovered from the shock of the presidential elections. Rumor has it in establishment circles that President Face won't be giving up so easily, and is planning both formal procedures and informal maneuvers to remain in the White House for as long as possible. No! Too real! Too real! Stop! Stop it! Sorry. I'm fine. Conrad Glover. Tell you what, brother. That new president, that's Coyote. I know him. I used to go on runs for him back in the 90s. I figured one of the competition took him down by now, but look, he's been rising high. Oh, shit. And Clint works for him, too. Cool. Thanks, Conrad. Prime Minister of Israel, David Cedar. Greetings, Mr. President. I have come to New York on an unannounced visit to handle a personal matter. I'm sure you're extremely busy right now, but if you could give me some time, I would be most grateful to meet you in person. So how about giving those journalists a public flogging? We have all the documents we need to expose the rumors as fabrications. The main thing is keeping calm, to keep calm and hammer the facts. Deny everything that they're trying to hang on you. Once the journalists realize they can't provoke you, they'll calm down. Got it. You got it, Alta. Fabricated rumor. Okay. You've received the first document you can sign. All signable documents are stored in a separate tab. You can start signing documents as soon as you're inaugurated, but you can use the time before you become president to lobby for your first executive order. Okay. Lobbying costs money, but if you hype up a document before you sign it, it will give you bigger ratings bump. Okay. Lobbying takes a month. Each document can be lobbied twice for an even bigger ratings boost. Ooh, 1% to 9%, but it's $200,000. 200 grand? Dude, I'm not made of money. Come on. Give a guy a break. Fuck me. Okay, hold on. It's probably important. I need to hype this up. We're starting strong. That's the word. The amendment? Oh, we can't even lobby for this one yet. Okay. To speed up window and text animations, hold down the right mouse button. Okay. Let's see. An unexpected visit. The Prime Minister of Israel just showed up at my door. No big deal. Whatever. Good evening, Mr. President-elect. Please take a... Oh, it's faced. Please take a seat. Mr. Cedar, are we not having a private meeting? My friend, I'll let you in on a little secret. This is my meeting. David flew in at my request, but we decided to invite you so you wouldn't blow a fuse. Oh, come now, my old friend. Why do you rush to attack? Mr. President-elect, please excuse him. Dew is a great man. He just hasn't yet come to his senses after his recent defeat. Seriously, David? He started it first. I took him in as a friend, and in return all he did was spit in my face. Come on, Dew. I didn't do jack shit. Get over yourself, Face. You only summoned the Prime Minister here so you could cry on his shoulder. So now you're telling your foreign friends never to do business with me again? You set me up at that press conference. That's good. Are you talking about that rumor? You think that was me? You won't believe me, but I'll say it anyway. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know who did exactly, but one of your own people was behind it, along with that journalist, Joe. I have already said it, but I'll say it again. Do you think that David and I are some heartless bastards who sit around drinking bourbon while ordinary people are suffering in poverty? Well, I don't know about I don't know about the Prime Minister, but I certainly think you do. You fucking twat. We're not drinking for fun, but out of grief. Our careers have been a series of missed opportunities. You sure don't ever change. You never admit your mistakes. Why didn't you publicly apologize? That would have earned you a few more votes, maybe enough to carry on the election. I don't care about those damned votes. But I'm delighted that you won, my friend. Although some of the comments that you and your vice president made surely swung a few votes back my way. You continue making a spectacle of yourself. This urge to pick fights with other countries. Where is this coming from? Relax. I called you for one simple reason. You see, there is one powerful person who refuses to admit your victory. Wait, did you really throw the election on purpose? He's in prison, so he is of no threat to me. Who is that person? Wow, aggressive. Yeah, he's definitely aggressive. He's in prison. I don't have to worry about that. You underestimate Wister. He is smarter than he looks and has a lot of influential friends. Snakes like him are not contained by prison cells. You've been shitting on Wister and he wants to get his hands on you. Right now he's got a whole army of Secret Service guards, agents guarding you. That's why he's looking for any lead to keep you out of the White House. And I assure you, even if you do make it there, this will not make your life any safer. Things might get even worse. So what's he planning to do then? I wouldn't want to spoil the surprises of your first days in office. You'll see soon enough. David, how might I best help our new friend out of his trouble without myself raising any eyebrows? Well, that's quite the task. I can only share my experiences. I personally orchestrate the leaks that come from my administration. I say what I will do first, second, and third, and in the end I do the fourth instead. Thus I remain unpredictable to my opponents and smoke out the traitors. Like I said before, you're quite the asshole. I myself keep everything under lock and key, the kind of lock that no one can pick. But our dear friend here doesn't know that art. It would seem his lock has already been picked. I'm not gonna lie to anyone, especially not my own people. What do you expect me to do with all this? Yeah, I might lie to them, but the lie is that I'm not gonna lie. See? Thinking like a politician. But it's your people that are lying to you. Again, it wasn't me who was behind your little leak. Let's say this. So long as our interests remain intertwined, I'll help you. You've already received news from a person who is not publicly connected with me, so no one will learn that I'm helping you. Publicly, I'll continue to shake my fist at you, and you must likewise continue your public criticism of me. Keep telling the world what a bastard I am. Don't worry, it's like sweet music to me, and no one will suspect our collusion. This is a weird situation to find myself in. I hope you're not lying this time. I never lie. Sometimes I distort the truth, that's all. You do it all the time, do you not? And now, I am sorry, but I must be alone with David. He's the only one who can help me out of the pile of shit I find myself in. I have but one simple wish, a quiet retirement. Please try to understand, my friend, and if possible, don't discuss our conversation with anyone. Although, who would believe you if you did? Clink. Mr. President-elect, again, please forgive me. It's a pity that we had to meet under such circumstances, but I simply couldn't refuse Dude's request. I promise, next time we meet, it will be just the two of us. I mean, that could have gone worse. I would have said that was fine. Faithless electors. Wow, learning a lot about politics through a video is weird. Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a crash course, right? A video game. Yeah, I also thought the word video game, even though I think I said video. How weird. But yeah, we're like getting a crash course in some politics now. Buddy, I decided to bring back the good old days and find out something most unpleasant. We're already being spied upon, and no, we're not talking about the Secret Service agents. Some shady characters are watching every step we take. Every move we make, they'll be watching us. Sting. According to my old contacts in the FBI, they refer directly to Warren Monger, head of national intelligence. Here is a recording I made the other day abiding by all the rules of secrecy. As soon as I gather more evidence of illegal surveillance, we'll counterattack them together. What is this? Secret Service tape. The private conversations of agents. When their superiors hear this, a lot of heads will roll. Tapes like these are not easy to obtain and will fetch a lot of money on the open market. Got it. Raph, hi. Hey, Lily, welcome. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming by. I'm your President Raphael, himbo rights activist extraordinaire. We're trying to find a leak in our inner circles where someone gave the word away and made me look like a fool in front of the press. How you doing, Lily? What you up to? Buddy, the election campaign has been really stressful for us. Everyone's on edge and about to lose their tempers. Alta is bullying Alvaro around. Even Clint starts tapping on the table whenever anyone talks to him. But of course, it's me who suffers the most. You know how sensitive I am. Luckily, an old college buddy of mine, there's a typo, the coolest psychologist ever, is in DC right now. He's not cheap, but why don't we call him in to help? He'll have everything sorted out in 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'll start to lose my mind. $10,000? I mean, that's good money, Tony, I think, for everyone's mental health. We have to take mental health seriously in this administration. President Raphael, I'm honored. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing wonderfully. This game is not really what I expected it to be, but I've been having so much fun with it. It's been very exciting and interesting. All the characters are well, so characterized, I guess you might say. I'm just having all sorts of fun. And I'm always happy to see you drop by, so it's a good day now. Not like running a gas station. No, this has been a little bit nicer than running a gas station. Running the whole country has been a bit more upscale. And I haven't had any reptiles walk into my office yet, so it's definitely different from the gas station. But I do expect to see some reptilians before it's over. Mr. President, our corporation has created the Upiter N vaccine. I believe that one day it will eradicate the flu, but the anti-vaccine lobby, oh my god, this is too real. Oh my god, this is too real. Now they're calling us greedy baby killers to increase the public trust in pharmaceuticals. I love that. Like pharmaceuticals. We filmed the vaccination probably of movie stars, influencers, and politicians. President Feist, for example, has already participated. Would you like to be part of this campaign? One shot in the shoulder and we donate $150,000 to your charity account. Sure, I'll get the vaccine. Why not? Go ahead, give me the jab. You've received your first item. To use it, go to the items tab. You can use items to earn ratings boosts and other bonuses. You can always sell items to Noah. He always is happy to buy compromising evidence and the like, and he knows how to make it pay well. To get new items, go on missions and complete assignments. The private conversations of agents. Oh, right, this one. Sure, let's get some dosh. Noah, can you do something with this? A growl for Lilith, of course. How are you, dear? It's always a pleasure to have you here. Though we do need to see your lovely gas station again soon, I hope. I've thought about loading it up, and I tried it the other day, and something happened to my save file, and it is no longer there, so that's why I haven't played anymore. I don't know what happened. I've been planning on doing some computer cleaning with a bunch of old files, but I hadn't gotten to it yet, so like I was paranoid I had deleted it, but I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what's happened to my gas station. My gas station disappeared, guys. That's why I became president, so that I can buy a gas station with all my ill-gotten money. Mr. President, these records are surprisingly interesting. The people who are trying, who these are going, wait, hold on. The people who these are going to will only strengthen our nation's the people who these are going to will only strengthen our nation's security. With a couple of layoffs, it'll also put a few million extra in your foundation's account. What do you say? Are you selling? Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. President. My clients will be pleased. This is a rare find. Alright, well that was easy. Darling, I suggest you hold on to the blackmail material unless you urgently need money or approval rating. There's no need to sell it to Noah right away. It may come in handy when dealing with influential people. Oh, ooh, I see. No, your gas station disappeared. I know, I was so heartbroken about it. I just like, oh, there goes all my hard work and time and effort. Like, maybe the file's somewhere. Maybe I accidentally moved a folder or something. I don't know. But it was like, would you like to start a new game? And I was like, oh, no, I don't, really. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know. Me too. I'm super bummed. I'm bummed about it. Fabricated rumor. Refute a rumor that you said stealth started. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this. Now, we have to keep our cool. That's the part of this one that we really have to stick to. Keep our cool and don't get provoked by the journalists. Members of the press, thank you for coming. Mr. President-elect is ready to answer your questions. Sir, Sir, my name is Johanna Rizzuto. I'm from Just DC. On behalf of all my colleagues and the American people, I must ask you, how do you feel about being elected president? Have you gotten used to the idea yet? I feel great. I'm getting ready for the inauguration. I'm constantly stressed. That's simple enough. I'm sure that America will be happy to hear that. My question is, are you really planning to colonize Mars in order to permanently move there by yourself? I want to make Mars livable, yes, so it should be possible for people to move there. Otherwise, what's the point? No, I'm not saying that. It's a complete lie. No, I will refute it. In this case, how do you comment on the fact that you're the illegitimate son of an astronaut who placed you in a shelter right before he flew off to the moon? Did you just call my mother a whore? How dare you? That's too good. But now I'll reveal the big secret. Marilyn Monroe was my mother. It's so good. I was born to married parents, and we have ample proof of that. Just tell the journalist that you used to run a gas station. I'm not actually the illegitimate heir to astronauts. I am the child of a gas station. My father was a gas station, and my mother was the land. Good thinking, Lily. I'm better now that I'm watching your stream. Applying for a house is frustrating and stressful. Oh, I don't doubt it, Lilith. Oh, hang in there, man. I mean, that stuff goes way above, like, my himbo brain. But I bet you can do it. You seem really super savvy. And, you have my blessings and my good vibes coming your way. I hope you can find the file. I hope so too. I'll look around for it. I've been crazy busy lately, but I want to find it. If not, we'll be here if you choose to rebuild a better, nicer gas station. Yeah, I might. I'll see what I can find. Maybe, or if I can, I'll just like throw together my own, like really quickly off stream and then kind of get to about the same point. You know, something to think about. Wait, so you're saying it's not true? Ladies and gentlemen of the media, please don't forget to check your facts before asking questions. I'm looking at you, Joe. Yes, Alta, I've checked everything. But I'm from Fox News, so whatever. Sir, I'm Joe Lynn from the newspaper right in the center. My question is, do you know anything about the reports that you hated clubs when you were at school, but your parents forced you to? What? I didn't like a lot of things at school, but I didn't mind the clubs. No one forced me to do astronomy at school. I didn't like a lot of things about it, but I didn't mind the clubs. Mr. President-elect, according to my sources, you are now working on an amendment of the Constitution, and all the noise surrounding your first executive order is just cover. Could you please comment? We're quietly working on several initiatives. What the hell? My plan was ingenious, and now you've ruined it, Joe. How dare you? I find your speculations quite insolent, Alta. Let's shut down this clown show. Mwah! No, we're working on several initiatives. Is it true that you're preparing to introduce an amendment in case the Supreme Court blocks your first executive order? The Supreme Court won't be blocking anything. We're doing everything in accordance with the law. Wait, what? I decline to comment further. I am not preparing any amendment. Ladies and gentlemen, I did warn you, but you didn't listen. Unfortunately, we're forced to conclude this press conference. Let me share a few thoughts in closing. I'll still answer the question. I don't wanna leave before answering the question. Let me share a few thoughts in closing. I've appreciated your professionalism, but I also ask you to appreciate my time. Assuming you're president, ladies and gentlemen, you will pay for this. Friends, next time come to the press conference properly prepared. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good line. Thanks to those of you who followed the rules of proper decorum today. Decorum. Until next time. Cowboy, they wanted war and they got one. You started strong and did everything as we planned. I'm glad you didn't fall for their provocations. Joe was clearly trying to catch you up, but you handled that perfectly. For future reference, if something like that happens again, it wouldn't be a bad idea to show a little emotion. People can understand that. Those bastards were being completely disrespectful. I had to stop them before they forced you to blurt out something. Good work, Alta. Keep it up. So jazzy. Nice. We got a ratings bump. Mr. President-elect has challenged convention and crushed it. Rather than sit safely behind his team, he launched a counterattack against the mainstream media and emerged victorious. Berta Glover, left for dead. Thanks, Berta. A very, very stirring article. Sir, President Face signed an executive order pardoning 100 convicts. Among them were his cousin Thomas, sentenced for cocaine possession, a wealthy heiress who was serving time for a fraud, and a businessman convicted of tax evasion. It's scary to imagine 100 dangerous criminals roaming free in our beautiful country. Would you like me to delay the pardoning procedure so the convicts don't get out until Face is out of office? Yes. Anything to slow Face down. I mean, he told me to keep on being critical of his work, so if he gets butthurt, I don't even care. Mr. President, your predecessor withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement. What? What? This is too real. In the meantime, the U.S. greenhouse gas emissions have increased by 8%. Why don't we sign the treaty again and protect America from extinction? Spam call. Leave me alone. No. Why don't we sign the treaty again and protect America? Yes, absolutely. We signed it again. Honey, the editor of the Body Positive magazine invited me to do a shoot for the 2021 calendar. I would love to, but first I want to check with you. It is supposed to be a nude photo shoot without makeup or retouching. Would you agree to let the whole world see your first lady unadorned? Whoa! Whoa, I did not expect this. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, let me think about that one. So first of all, I appreciate the Body Positive magazine a lot. But is this the thing we need in the press right now? I mean, really? I don't really mind, but is it going to damage the Can someone ask Alta if this is a good or bad idea? It worked fine for Melania, right? Who cares? I mean, here's a better question. Does she want to do it? I would love to do it. She would love to do it. Then fine, go ahead. I don't know why you would ask me in the first place. I guess I am the president. No confidence here, but let her do it. Yeah, we let her do it. Absolutely. Hell yeah, you know. President Face isn't going to give up the White House without a fight. Hi, new friend. Hi, new friend here. I got bullied by Lily Lychee to be here. Welcome, Kupo. Thank you so much for coming, though I am sorry that you got bullied by Lily to come here. Though I am happy to make your acquaintance. I did no such thing. Lily, are you bullying people? Are you bullying people? Kind of feel like you might be. Let's see what's going on with... Oh. Sir, you're gonna drip that ice cream on yourself. You should probably sit forward. Big hug. Yeah, big hugs all around for Kupo, please. Do it. Hell yeah. Pleasure to meet you, friend. Don't believe Lily. She bullies me a lot. Lily, do you bully Kupo a lot? Not just a little bit. Oh, they're hugging. That's so cute. I love the little avatars. That's adorable. Hey, man. Oh, we have a problem. Remember Ben Schreier? Kupo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Love Dungeon. Mwah. Hey, man, we have a problem. Remember Ben Schreier, who leaked polling figures ahead of the Wisconsin primary? He became our elector there. So Schreier just called and told me that Face people approached him with an offer. You can guess what they wanted. For him to defy the will of the people and vote with his conscience in the Electoral College. In return, they promised Schreier a place in Face's new administration. You know what that means. Since Face couldn't win the election fairly, he intends to buy it. Face is some piece of work. I can't wait to tell the media. Face has nothing to do with it, Tony. There's other more dangerous people behind this. Wait, he won the election. We won the election, right? There's another one? Oh my god. I'm gonna tell the media so hard. He bullies you? Wait, Kupo, are you lying to me? Do you bully Lily? I don't know who to believe, so I'm just gonna have to bully you both. I hope you don't mind. Lily, are you a bully? Where did you get the idea that the journalists would take our side? They'll just twist everything like usual. We'll call in the journalists if there's no other choice. Look, we won the majority of the electors, and if they always And if they always went with the voters' wishes, there'd be nothing to worry about. But in some states, electors have the right to vote as they please. We can still lose? What do we do now? What? No. This is what she said. Oh, are we gonna get some tea? Can I have some tea, please? Don't worry, I already figured out a solution. Treya told Face people that he needed to think about their offer, so we still have a chance to do something if we work quickly. First, we need to figure out what can stop a Wisconsin elector from voting however he pleases. Then we'll know what to do. The election law of each state has so many wrinkles, it's enough to trip up the devil himself. And when it comes to the law, our Clint is the devil's worst nightmare. We should ask him what he thinks. Mr. President, I know the laws of each state by heart, but I can quickly learn the responsibilities. Oh, I don't know the laws of each state by heart, but I can quickly learn the responsibilities of Wisconsin's electors. Or you could bring a lawsuit against the state and wait for the court to deliberate the rights of Wisconsin's electors. Either way works fine, but the courts could take months, and I don't think you have that kind of time. You are the future commander-in-chief and don't have to do the dirty work yourself. Use your subordinates instead. But remember that they can't act on their own. The success of each mission depends on your orders. What did Lily say? If you don't go and follow the sexy guy, I'm taking your VIP badge away. And I cried in my emo locker and came by. Oh no, not the emo locker. I would never take away your VIP badge. Whoa. Kupo's palm is growing and lies like in Pinocchio. Oh my god. You mean I spent time with Grandpa Gwen in the Phasmophobia locker crying into a Pop-Tart for nothing? What? Oh my god, what storied history am I missing out now? I need to know. Also, sexy guy, Lily? Oh my god. It's getting so warm in here. I might have to take off this strangely attached tie. My goodness. We should play Phasmo sometime. Get together for that. Last time I played it, it was in VR, and I haven't played in a while. It'd be fun to get to do back that again. Research the responsibilities of Wisconsin's electors. Sue Wisconsin to change its I trust Clint. I trust Clint with this one. He needs to research it. Sir, Wisconsin law does not require electors to vote for the candidate who won their state. They can vote for you, or Face, or Mickey Mouse. That's right, anyone. So if 9 out of Wisconsin's 10 electors support Face, he'll remain president of the United States. See, man, I wasn't just sounding the alarm for no reason. Just imagine what would happen if Face buys the electors. That's a ready-made scenario for a second civil war. This is better than a drama TV show. It really is. I'm interested to see what goes on between Lily and Kupo now. It's quite a story that's evolving right now. We'll have a mess on our hands unless we get real evidence that Face is trying to perform a coup. Until then, Treya won't release a public statement that they tried to buy him. And we better not push him, because if we don't want to spook Face people if they're watching him, and it wouldn't look good if we were photographed with him. I say it's time to send Alvaro on a business trip. Let him carefully observe all of Treya's contacts. Face will send someone to get Treya's answer to his offer. Sir, I'll keep an eye on Treya and take photos of everyone he meets. They won't take your presidency, right? But tell me, should I be all over him to make sure I don't miss anything? Or is it better for me to keep my distance? Stick to him. Stick to him like glue. Stay close to Treya, definitely. Because people probably won't even recognize you for the most part. The public won't care. We're good. I'll gladly play with you. What level are you? I might have no-lifed the game and maybe 15, 30... What? That's not... I'm like level 10, 15? I don't know. Something like that. I haven't played that much. There's probably still the latest video VOD on my YouTube channel that shows what level I am. Though I think there was a problem with the VR recording and that it's like kind of unstable. I don't know what was going on with that. Thank you so much. I'll be here all week. Yeah, Kupo is a no-life in that game. Phasmo collab. I'm all about it. I'm fucking there for it. Phasmo collab for sure. Well, I've only played twice. Yeah, I've played like 4 times. 4 times-ish, I think. Missions cause, but I'm totally down to do that. Hit me up anytime. My DMs are always open. Missions cause your subordinates stress. If they accumulate 5 stress points, they'll refuse to work. But a good president can always find a way to get their exhausted employees back on task. Sir, I didn't let my eyes off Traer even for a second, but he yelled at me. He yelled at me that face people wouldn't come if there was a guy with a camera hanging around. I explained to him that it was the only way I could get the evidence we need. But it turned out that Traer was right. We didn't catch any sign of face people. A journalist noticed me. Some dude in glasses took my picture right outside of Traer's house. They're writing that you're bullying Traer and all the other electors. Fuck, that's bad. Man, like I always say, you gotta keep both eyes on the media. Face people have turned everything on its head, so now it looks like we're the crooks. But don't worry, we're fighting back. Alta will deal with them. Oh, I'd like to play Phasmo with you too one day, Raph. Have we not played Phasmo? Let's see. Romana, Nikki, Easy, Senna. I guess we haven't. Oh my gosh, we should play together. I can't believe we've never played Phasmo together. How does that happen? That's crazy. We should totally do that. Absolutely. I'm fucking down for it. Hell yeah. Why so glum, cowboy? The evil newspaper's writing that we're hunting down the poor electors? Nothing to worry about. It's all totally fixable. Just tell me, do we address the issue through official channels, or are we gossiping? I'm afraid that if we give them a press release now, no one will believe us. The time for that is past. But if we spread it by rumor, that's a completely different situation. Yes, rumors are less predictable, but whatever happens will be at a safe distance. It's up to you, cowboy. No, I totally trust your judgment. Just spread the rumor. Let's go ahead and spread it. We're gonna keep... We got in trouble because we were too close to this. Let's keep some distance. Cowboy, the journalist wrote everything we needed. The Face administration is in a panic, denying that they had any contact with the electors. Meanwhile, the electors themselves are all pledging to vote according to the will of the people. Nice. This is good. We're back in it. I'm a big scaredy cat. I can't wait to startle you in the collab. It'll be so much fun. You'll just be looking and waiting for a ghost, and I'll just sneak up behind you and go, brah! And then you'll freak out. It'll be too fun. Oh no, it's okay. I was too. I used to stay in the truck majority of the time. Are you hiding out in the truck, Lily? Come on, we gotta hunt ghosts together. You can't hunt ghosts from the mystery machine. You gotta get inside. Yo, are you president yet? Yes, Chari, I am president. We're currently dealing with a scandal that says that I was trying to bully some electors into voting for me or something. Even though I already technically won them. It's the media. What are you gonna do? Lily was a truck goblin. Borderlands and Yakuza. Yep, I'm following it. Yes, absolutely, you should. Pudding is so much fun to watch. She's the best. Pudding is a gem. Yes, she is. How you doing, Chari? How's things? You at work right now? Let's see. Yeah, me, Raph, Eenie, and Barry do Borderlands collabs. Yes, we do. Every Saturday. Most Saturdays. We've missed a couple, but, you know, most Saturdays. We're playing the pre-sequel right now. We are the Vault Humpers. Let's see. Man, let me start with the good news. The electors are voting in good faith, and now there's nothing standing between you and the presidency. True, a couple deserters crossed over to Faith's side, but it wasn't enough to affect the vote. But now for the bad news. Faith in the newspaper he controls keeps accusing us of bullying the electors. But I assure you it's only the crooks from Washington who are believing any of it. Regular people know that the truth is on our side. Small! Oh my god, Small, welcome! It's so good to see you! I saw that you started a stream the other day, and I was busy at the moment, and I tried to drop in later, but I missed it. How are you doing? It's been so long. Mwah. Daw, thank you, love. Yes, we all love Pud here. We're a bunch of Pud stands in this house. Same. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. You seeing my streams? But for now, yeah, that's the regular people are on our side. We're all good on that front, no problem. No matter how hard the mainstream media tried, they failed to convince the people that power rested in the country's leadership and not in the elections of the people. Even people who didn't vote for the newly elected president were horrified by the shameless attempted coup. Berta Glover, Left 4 Dead. Team stress update. Okay, so I've already stressed Alvaro and Alta out a little bit, but we did get a ratings bump, so we're good on that front. Yes, coming to the dungeon. Make sure. Drop by. KK, I'm gonna lurk because I'm working. Thank you so much for coming by, Pud. I appreciate your lurk so much. Mwah! Always happy to see you. The Daily Brief and Courting the Elites. Grazina Kowalski, Professor of Landscape Design. Sir, did you see how the president face decorated the White House for Christmas? He tied the Christmas trees around pillars and hung weird stuffed animals from the railing. It's a disgrace. I'm your biggest fan, and I'd love to help decorate the president-elect's headquarters for a small fee. Want us to show face what real style looks like? For $5,000 Why not? Go ahead, Grazny. Dum dum. Sir, have you noticed how stylish the leaders of China and Russia look like in their photos? How would you like to look the same? Let me tell you the secret to their photogenic looks. There's an army of makeup artists working for these guys. Why don't we hire some Hollywood makeup and sound effects artists to make you look their best? I don't know. Really? Do we need to spend $5,000 on getting some more people to do my makeup? Surely it's already good enough, right? But then again, presentation is everything. I want to come in strong. I haven't even been elected yet. Well, I'm elected, but I haven't been sworn in. I'm not sure that going for the look of Chinese and Russian oligarchs is the way to go, though. I'm not sure about that. Let me think. Because he looks kind of evil, right? A pickup line? Oh, let me think of one. If you were my state, I'd always be your faithful elector. It's so bad. Let me think of another one. Hold on. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Why not? I'll be super evil looking. Smooth. Do you like that one? Did you like it? I thought it was kind of lame. I want one. Oh, you as well? Oh my. Ooh. Another pickup line for Lily? Let me think. This music is there's so much like fun music in this. Man, I'm drawing a blank. Baby, I want to pick you up like the tipping point state. That's good. That's good. As president-elect, I want to pick you up as my tipping point state. I love pickup lines. I'm a sucker for the cheesier things in life. Thank you, OO. I also love cheesy pickup lines. A compliment? Ooh, did you like that, Lilith? You're gonna be the state that gets me over. You're gonna get me over the edge. That's what I'm saying. A compliment for Lilith? Lilith, there is almost no one I would trust to be my chief of state as much as you. Your fierce intelligence, your charming and cool disposition, and your warm, gentle voice soothing my soul. I could think of few people to make better company in my administration. Mr. President, it's too noisy at our headquarters. Alvaro is writing his surreal detective story on mechanical typewriter. Alta is listening to country music, and Ollie's is like Alta really country? She really southern, maybe? I'll give her a drawl, maybe. And Ollie is throwing the baseball monotonously against the wall. It's stopping me from meditating. Will you allocate some money for the soundproofing my office? Clint, Clint, for soundproofing your office, $10,000? Come on. We can't afford $10,000 for that, right? But I need Clint to be in tip-top shape for this. Alright, but don't say I don't do you any favors. Oh, it helped get rid of some of his stress. That's handy. Thank you, Mr. President. Now the walls absorb all the noise and I can finally focus on my work. I'll be your chief of state. Are you gonna be my chief of state, Kubo? You're always a sweetheart. No, it's because you're always a sweetheart, Lilith. With your gas station earnings, you can do it. You're right. I made enough money at my gas station to pay for some soundproofing. That's a reasonable buy. Wait, soundproofing? What are you and the First Lady doing in there? Well, it better not be him doing anything with my First Lady, that's for sure. Because we just soundproofed Clint's office because he wants to meditate. Not my office. Daily brief. Excuse me, I need a drink. Man, those spooks are so arrogant. For weeks now, the CIA has been refusing to send you daily presidential briefing. It's a ton of important information about what's really happening in the world. You have the right to read those briefings from the day you're elected, but the intelligence community is pretending you don't even exist. And unless you're up to speed with the presidential briefings, you won't be able to manage the country once you take office. What are they thinking? That Face will parachute back into the White House on the strength of his little bullying scandal? But don't you worry, I have a plan on how to get into their offices and obtain the brief. For this, we'll need people who don't create any unnecessary noise. Keep in mind that we won't be able to act remotely. Even their third-rate CIA office is walled off from basic hacker attacks. Fuck. Okay, so Ollie can't help. Even their third-rate CIA office. So let me think about this. As chief of state, I'm gonna make it a law that everyone must worship thick anime girl thighs. I will sign that order. I will sign that into law. Thank you so much. I am right there with you. Meditate with the First Lady. Lily. Oh my god. You devil, you. So mean. Oh no, Clint smashing the First Lady. See, we can't hire Lily because we'll be caught up in a bullying scandal. No, Lily said that she's not a bully though. Thank you for expanding church. What are you expanding? OO? No, hire me. Not a bully. I'll tell you what. One of you can be the Secretary of the Interior or whatever it is. I totally got you. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We send in Alvaro and Ollie, right? Alvaro breaks in, and Ollie does the hacking on site. It's just the only way to get in. Surely that's the best way to do it. Alvaro gets him in, and he can jack in on site. I'm talking like Shadowrun here. As the Yandere thigh goddess, worshipping thighs expands my church. Ah, the church, of course. I might actually have to go to church then. Back, finally in your Discord. Welcome! Oh my gosh, thank you for joining the Discord. I didn't get a notification because I'm streaming. But thank you so much for coming to the Love Dungeon. I'm so happy to have you. Mwah. So this is what I'm thinking, and I think it's going to be the best deal. Alvaro gets Ollie in, and Ollie hacks on site. Have you heard about the National Intelligence Service Director's son? The guy's name is Dean May. That insolent ass took his mother's maiden name and went to work under his father's wing at one of the CIA's less classified of office branches. I guess he figured that nepotism was rampant in the department, and no one would bat an eyelid. I heard plenty of gossip about this Dean May, but back when I worked at the Bureau, they say the guy doesn't ever do a damn thing, just goes to work to have fun and doesn't even follow standard safety procedures. And his father covers him for everything. How about I just hire his father? Sure, why not? I'll tell you what. Let's hire Lily as assistant vice first lady watcher. Wait. Assistant vice first lady watcher? Wouldn't that... Wait, hold on. Though I'm kind of digging the idea of a vice first lady, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about it. I forgot to join last time. Well, thank you for joining now. I'm still happy to have you. Late is just as wonderful. It built up the anticipation. Oh, I'll watch her, all right. Watch her meditate with Clinton in his soundproof office. No. I need to soundproof my office and then meditate myself. Queen Sayaka, welcome. Meditate. Thank you so much for coming by, Queen. How are you? I honestly thought I heard jacking off. Wait, what? Hold on. Who heard jacking off when and where? Should I be concerned? I'm gonna hire you as my secretary and marketer for the worship of anime thighs and knee highs. I'm all about it. Nice, first lady, let's go. Kupo, I'm VP. I don't have time for that. It's true. Owo's first the vice prez. I'm good, lol. No need for concern. Okay, good. I'm glad. We're going to invite it to a group meditation session. Oh no, I don't like where that's going. Actually, I kind of do, if I'm honest. Plus, I'm a goddess. I don't do secretary work. Exactly. I'm looking for fox-themed thigh highs. They're hard to find. Are they? I've seen some kitty ones all over the place. Those things are cute as fuck. Let me know if you find any fox ones. I might have to buy some for the ladies, you know. You don't have power yet. Feist is still president, and we need that brief now. On the other hand, since his father is the director, the kid may have access to the most secret documents, and none of his co-workers will complain. I bet if anyone in foreign intelligence finds out about Dean May, they'll immediately try to recruit him, and he probably won't even know what he's getting into. Of course, we're no foreign intelligence. We're fighting for the interests of ordinary Americans, and for this sake, we'll need to go outside the normal procedure of our special services. What use is the law if no one's following it? Are you suggesting we commit a crime? Tony? What's going on, Tony? Group meditation when? Oh my gosh, absolutely. We'll have a nice, warm, cozy meditation session together. I want to get a whole bunch of seal ones so that I can gift them out with a note that says, slippery when wet, the seal. Slippery when wet. I love that. There's seal ones? Dude, I want to see those. Buddy, it's not a crime if we're doing it in the name of America. First, we need to find out which secret documents Dean May can access on his computer, and then we access them in a way that May won't find out about. Do you have anyone in mind who can punish Dean May for his carelessness? During covert operations, no one is safe from unfortunate consequences. If you need help, you can call in extra subordinates for the mission, but keep in mind that they may not be happy to be suddenly summoned. Alvaro. Get into Dean May's office. Follow Dean May in the afternoon. Hack Dean May's computer remotely. Collect information on Dean May's values. Ollie, I need this data. Chief, I'm no good at learning from other people's failures. Only my own. I knew it wouldn't be easy hacking the CIA network. I should have warned you that I was getting in over my head. Anyway, I was only at it for 10 seconds when they completely blocked all access from the internal network. Unfortunately, I didn't fail so badly as to leave any traces. The CIA has no direct evidence of my interference, but we won't be getting the documents you need. Fuck! Damn it, Ollie! I thought I could trust you. Damn it. Oh man, that didn't work. Luckily, they didn't put a finger on us, but now the whole intelligence department is on high alert, and they've increased their security measures. Rumor has it that the director of the CIA put his son on a short leash. He's done playing the office fool. The CIA is using this as an excuse to stop preparing presidential briefs. Supposedly, they're doing this to avoid leaks. Production will resume only after the inauguration. Fuck! That's a bad sign. I need that information. Fuck me. Be right back. Pupper needs outside. Sure thing. Oh, you have a puppy! Right. Oh my gosh. Give the puppies kisses for me, okay? Mwah. Let's see. What a bunch of jerks. First they cut you out of the brief so you wouldn't be prepared for the presidency, and later they'll blame you for their screw-ups. God, you said it, Tony. This is a fucking mess. According to our sources within the intelligence community... Oh, I'm doing the same voice. The president-elect doesn't have much traction there. For the next 4 years, their leadership intends to sabotage all the presidential decisions with which they disagree. Oh, that negative 2.6? Oh, man. That's fucking rough, dude. Fuck me. Professor of Landscape Design. Sir, I finished decorating your headquarters. I brought 2 truckloads of snow from the Himalayan peaks to dress up the squishy and black New York snowdrifts. And then, of course, some live deer on top. They beat their hooves nobly and snort. Everyone loves it. Sands magazine has already written that with your arrival to the White House, the country will be shining like snow in the headlights. Oh, well done, Grozny. Sir, 2 hours of Hollywood makeup did not go to waste. A photo from the press conference made the cover of Men's Face magazine. If I were a man, I would die of envy. There I am, generically put on there, Mr. President. Trust fund. Alright, Clint, what do we got? Mr. President, it is time to decide what you will do with your assets. Although the law does not require the head of state to get rid of them, this is done so that the president's business interests won't influence his political decisions. We can put the assets in a blind trust managed by people you don't know. The assets will be returned to you when you leave the White House. Or you can sell them off now to make money. You'll get a handsome sum that exceeds your current cash reserve by about 30 to 40%. True, these assets could have been sold for more money a few years ago, but who knew you would become president? Your predecessors mostly put their assets in a trust fund, but Face distinguished himself by pretending that he had no assets other than cash and did nothing with them. Best pick, 11 out of 10. Why, thank you. I thought it caught my good side, too. Ooh, I made a promise. I'll put it in the trust, but we're going to be short on cash. Good call, Mr. President-elect. I'll make sure your assets are safe for the few years you spend in the White House. Damn it. Why did I make that promise? Transfer your non-monetary assets into a trust. Pew, 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 pew. Nice. Oh, that's a good bump. That's a good bump. Nice. The president has placed his assets in a trust fund, just as he promised. Now he had just one thing on his mind: America's prosperity. Ha! Nailed it. Well done. Okay, what's next? Items? Promises? Did I get anything? Say no. Alright, let's court some elites, guys. Oh man, how do I help Ollie feel better? I'm sure you'd like to take a break, but it's time we build bridges with the elites. Otherwise, we simply won't be able to rule the country. So I've arranged a charity event and invited some of the most influential Americans to attend. Without their support, we would get bogged down on the first tight corner. The success of your presidency is hanging on this event. Please bear in mind that the media mustn't catch wind of the fundraiser, or they'll shout that we're selling out to the elites. So don't draw too much attention. Let's keep it a quiet evening. The plan: gather elite supporters and make sure the press doesn't find out about the fundraiser. Okay, Alta, you're definitely in on this. And Clint? Protecting clients? Clint's a smooth guy. I'm sure he can help out. Let's go. Alta, Clint. To begin with, let's make sure that the invitations to the fundraiser reach the people we want. Elites Ellie. Yeah. Elites Ellie. Where was I? Reach the people we want. Who at headquarters best knows how to connect with the elite? Send customized invitations? Personally invite your regular clients? I mean, if Clint has personal connections, that's probably better than customized invites, right? It's gotta be. And Clint's a big name. I think this is the way to go. Mr. President, there are many politicians and major businessmen among my regular clients. They're all reasonable people, so I didn't have to work hard to persuade them. They were all eager to meet the future president. Nailed it. I told you guys. I told you, didn't I? Maybe. Yeah. See, I'm a savvy guy, Small. I'm a savvy guy. I might be stupid, but I sure am dumb. Wow, who would have thought that so many influential people would want to come to the fundraiser? Apparently, they were just waiting for us to make the first move. Someone even left me a note saying that he would donate a symbolic amount to our charity every month. Nice, good work, guys. We did it. I'd be surprised. They're people just like everybody else. That's true. It's true. Even though they're elites. Come. Exactly. Although Tony tells me that the elites are all a bunch of vindictive schemers. That's not important right now. You need to focus on making sure that the press doesn't learn anything about the fundraiser. Otherwise, you'll have a scandal on your hands. I've already sent the Secret Service boneheads home. Relations with the elites are already tense. There's no need to ruffle them with full-body searches. Secret Service won't be much help anyway. Can people do that? Can you just send away your Secret Service? I'm going to use that statement from now on. You are? Oh, thank you, Small. Oh, mwah. Which statement? Okie dokie, Ralph. I'm a lurk now. You're doing absolutely amazing, by the way. Oh, thank you, Lily. So sweet. I appreciate you so much for dropping by. Love you, dear. Mwah. Always happy to see you. Let's see. Any ideas on how we can protect the event from journalists? Alta. Hang a poster at the entrance with a program for a different event? Ah, that's kind of clever. A fake legal? I think Alta will handle this shit. To throw the media off our scent, I made up a modern art exhibition and hung it at the entrance. I know these journalists are idiots. They only pretend to be cultured. Just ask them the difference between modernism and postmodernism. The fools will go white. I don't know the difference of those things either, so take a guess, cowboy. Which journalist decided to stay for my art exhibition? You guessed it. They all ran for the exits, and your invited guests only made it look more convincing. Ha! Nice work, Alta. Big brain, right, Roxanne? Big brain. Ha. Use my big ol' himbo brain. Good. The press didn't learn anything about the fundraiser. I figured we'd be doomed with so many guests. Let's focus on collecting as many donations as possible. Nailed it. Oh, what the fuck? This is a robbery! Everybody against the wall, hands behind your head, and keep your mouth shut! Get to it, boys. You check the storage room on the left, you check on the right. I got the entrance. Don't bother with no wallets. We're here for the wine. And just find the bottles with the labels I showed you and move it. 2 minutes and we're out. Wait, it's Mr. Coyote. Hey, brother, you remember me? Oh, man. This is bad. He's from the east side. Oh, great. Conrad, yes. How could I forget your ugly mug? You better get out of here before my people shoot you dead. Who is this man? What are you doing here? Security! Security's gone for the night. I'll be damned. It's really you. I noticed you're a big shot now. Always on the TV. But underneath it all, you haven't changed a bit. You sure put face down good. Nice moves. I told all the homies, yeah, that's my old boss, Coyote. And they told me I've been smoking too much whack. You got me tripping, like wondering if my brains is busted. You're obviously tripping. What are you doing here? Petty robbery? Better get out of here. Yeah, but petty robbery, bro? Come on. Brother, you got too much money to know my troubles. There ain't nothing pretty about this robbery. You know how much one of these bottles you got here costs? Tens of thousands. With a score like that, I can retire. You feel like breaking me off a piece? Oh, thank you for the stretch and posture check, Ghosty. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I always appreciate that. I never remember to like sit up straight. I'm always slouching. God. Oh, that's so much better. Here's what Google says. The fundamental difference between modernism and postmodernism is that modernist thinking is about the search of an abstract truth of life, while postmodernists believe that there is no universal truth, abstract or otherwise. How interesting. Thank you for the crystals, Ghosty, and thank you for the crystals, Small, for the water. I love this game. Me too. This, like, what an exciting and crazy time we've been on. I'm back and froze my ass off for nothing. She just wanted to play. The puppy just wanted to play and took you out in the cold. Oh no, oh well. If you want, you can sit here and I'll warm you up. Also, I finished applying for everything. I just hope it was good enough. My brain is now fried. Well, you did an excellent job, Lilith. I'm super proud of you. You're amazing, and I know it's going to be good enough. Good job. Now you deserve some rest. I'll take 70% and you can leave here alive. No, I want you to leave right here, right now. Alrighty, friendo, I gotta get going along for now. I'll be by again. Sure thing, Kupo. Thank you so much for coming by. Mwah. Much love. So happy to have you in the love dungeon. I need some warmth now. You can come and get it. I'll warm up that ass. Gaiote, is that any way to treat an old friend? Or ain't we friends anymore? Yes, you're causing trouble, in fact. You're messing up a very important charity event. It's like, I don't have anything against the guy who is like in some shitty place and thinks he needs to, steal from rich elite people to survive and retire, but is also really fucking things up right now. And armed robbery? That's just not okay. I don't know. Bye-bye. Yeah, you're messing up a very important charity event. Oh, so that's why there's so many people there. And who's that ragdoll you got with you? Ragdoll? You piece of shit! Conrad, you better think twice before you say anything else about my wife. Oh, easy now. I didn't know that was Mrs. Coyote. 1,000 apologies, man. Okay, brother, I won't rob anybody. After all, we're old friends. But you should think about keeping me on. Look at the people you got working for you. They're not the tightest security. You know I never let you down. Alright, guys, let's get out of here. Oh, jeez, that could have been way worse. Oh, my God. Well, you kept it together in front of our guests. Everyone must think it was some kind of performance and you acted your part well, but something tells me that guy meant business. How is it you know that thug? He's not a thug. He's just... he's a little bit of a thug, but he's just trying to survive, Ellie. By robbing elite rich people. Come on, relax. It's what we all want to do. Eat the rich. It was all just a show, a little dinner, theater, amusement for everyone. It's not of someone else. He's an old acquaintance of mine. We're from the same neighborhood, but we went our separate ways a long time ago. And that's good. I hope we never see him again. I guess it wasn't a good idea to send the Secret Service guys home, but just think, we've dealt with those thugs ourselves. Thank God it didn't end in tragedy. That is lucky. Thank goodness there. I do wish we'd spent the evening differently. Maybe next time we could go to Broadway. We haven't been for ages. This is a souvenir of tonight's dinner, a recording of guest conversations. I now carry a tape recorder with me everywhere, on Noah's recommendation. He says no one has ever invented a better device than for a successful political career. Oh, well. Good bump. Mainstream media is reporting that more and more congressmen are siding with the new president-elect. His influence is growing, and no one wants history to leave them behind. New income source, $50,000 a month. Pew pew. That's how we roll, boys. Back to my project. I have over 20 more things to make. By the way, I slide in and gave you a sneaky peek, Raffi. Oh, I can't wait to see. I'll definitely have a look after stream. A little sneak peek from me? Oh, whoa. Are we flirting right now? Oh my God. Mwah. Secret Santa? I love Secret Santa. Oh, I got the new item. Alright, well, I don't need the money yet. We can hold on to this tape. So. Santa! Christmas time! It's Christmas time again. I'm happy for you. Hey man, I need your help. We're having a secret Santa party at headquarters, and I need to come up with a gift for Ellie. And honestly, I have no idea what she likes. It's too bad we work together so much, but I know almost nothing about her. She's such a nice person, but keeps to herself. I'd hate to get something she didn't like. You gotta help me out, man. Figure it out. You got no ideas at all? What's Secret Santa? Why? Wait, wasn't I invited? Why wasn't I invited? Ellie said there's a good reason you don't like Christmas presents. Nobody questioned her. We could tell by the tone of her voice that she was serious. Well, I love Christmas presents. Alright, well, whatever. Here's what you need to know. I'm always down to flirt. Oh, what a wonderful thing. So am I. I think we might get along swimmingly. Oh, well. And it'll growl for my Lilith? Wow. Oh, well then. How are you, dear? Always a pleasure to growl for you. Thank you for the crystals. Let's see. Recently she's been really tired and has trouble falling asleep, but she'd like a silk sleeping mask. Pick up an antique coffee table that we put in one of the rooms. And just Ellie has recently been assembling a wine collection. Give her a fancy wine bottle corking system. What? This sounds really nice, but the coffee table's probably nicer, right? Fancy wine system. Assembling a wine collection. I don't know. I just really like the idea of a silk sleeping mask for myself, so maybe I can steal hers. That's tough. I better get my work done before and not make any unnecessary problems for her. She never lets it show, though, and plows more than the rest of us combined. She better not be plowing Clint! Ellie! My dear President, were you my secret Santa? More like the man behind the Santa. I was asked, but I didn't give them anything so specific. I would have loved to be, but you decided not to invite me to your little game. What are you talking about? Are we celebrating Christmas again? I mean, really? When I first saw the gift, I figured it was from Alta, but then I started to second guess myself. By the way, I played Secret Santa for Alta, and I gave her a cowboy hat, because of course you did. You can't imagine how perfectly it suits her. She told me on several occasions that she'd never dare to buy one for herself, so she was so happy. I was just complaining to her the other day that I was having trouble sleeping. When did you manage to get so close to Ulsa? Her fascination with spaghetti westerns always seemed a little unhealthy to me. I'll insist that she wears it at every press conference. Yes! Yes, and bring a lasso too. If she doesn't like one of the questions she hears, she'll hog-tie the journalist right in front of the cameras. I love that. Okay, it was fun, but I need to go work on that amendment. I'll probably be up late again, so don't wait up for me, okay? No problem. I'll just bang the secretary. From Wolfhide, head of the security service. Sir, your victory in the election is indisputable as far as I can see, but some of Faith's supporters are having a hard time accepting their defeat. There's a small group of people holding signs, Faith gets the crown, the rest of you are going down. They're heading toward your headquarters and they're not responding to police warnings. Do you want these protesters dispersed with tear gas? What? If they're already ignoring the police warnings, then yes. Well, it would look bad, but who knows? They might be dangerous, right? I mean, they're just protesting. Are they on public property still? I mean, technically it is public property, but if they're also not... they're heading to my office? They're heading to my headquarters? I'll just, yeah, get rid of them. Oh, okay. I guess it worked. everything's done. So let's head to next week, I guess. Oh, I can lobby again. That's a million, $1,200,000. 1,200,000. Oh my gosh! But it's a big boost. That's expensive. I can't afford it though. It's too expensive. Okay. Can I do something for you, Ollie? Give you a break, a vacay, send you to fucking, I don't know, someplace to chill? Bermuda? You want to go to Bermuda, buddy? Alright, let's get to next month. December's over, and we're doing alright. The daily brief did not go well. Fuck me. We're making a little bit of money. Not as much as we need. We still need to get $7 million. That's ridiculous. Team stress update. Yeah, Ollie's definitely more stressed now. Alta and Alberto. January. It's January. Time again. I'm happy for you. Anonymous Elite member. Thank you for the money. Buddy, my psychologist friend was worth every penny. The guys are playing Monopoly right now and laughing, even at my jokes. Oh, nice. Good. I paid for that ahead of time, and now it's paying off big dividends for the team. Hell yeah. Sir, a gentle dispersal of the pro-faced protest has been described by the reporters as, and I quote, the first manifestations of the new president's dictatorship even before he is in office, which is ridiculous. Personally, I believe that a club in the hands of a strong ruler is a great thing for the people. Now I'm even more certain that America made the right choice. Well, I'm glad that you believe that, Officer Hyde. But that bumped my ratings. Honey, it's a good thing that you gave your permission for that photo shoot. Just listen to what they say in the comments under my photos. The president got lucky with this beauty. The best calves that ever graced the White House. Printed it out and hung it over my bed. 3 hours naked in the cold was definitely worth it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Ellie, and all the compliments, because I also consider myself the luckiest man. The luckiest president. Mwah. I mean, let's be real. Come on, like, check her out. She's a beauty, right? I'd like to give her some head of state, if you know what I'm saying. Ew. Mr. President, thanks to your decision to rejoin the Paris Agreement, we are once again in the club of countries that care about climate. I read an article in Just DC that called you the champion of the Green America. Sounds good to me. I called it. I would too. Yeah, you called it all right. You would too? Hell yeah, you know. Yeah, Oa knows. Sir, the criminal's face wanted to pardon remain behind bars. My office meticulously followed all the formal procedures, which significantly delayed the pardons. Of course, the journalist wrote that it was all your doing, but future generations will appreciate your forward thinking. Hell yeah. Mr. President, the reporters are saying your on-camera vaccination was a slap in the face to the anti-vaxxers. Make sure to get vaccinated and boosted if appropriate. But yeah, stay vaccinated, folks. That got me some money, got me some positive press. We're in a good place. First executive order, colonizing Mars. We lobbied the fuck out of it. Ooh, that's expensive. That's expensive, though. Sign. I could wait till February. I think one lobbying is enough. We don't have a lot of money to go around. Let's just sign this bad boy and get it done. Oh, right. Inauguration. Right, so we have to wait anyway. So should I spend $1.2 million? Yes. We're fine on ratings right now. Let's post... That's not the only prick I'd get. Ayo, oh, you know what's going on. Yeah, you know, that's not the only prick, baby. What the fuck? Let's just go ahead and lobby this shit. Take my money! Shut up and take my money. President Face is preparing to step down from office and pass the torch to the new president. We shudder to imagine where this might lead. A transfer of such power into ill-prepared hands. Fuck you, Joe! Always you with your bullshit. The new musical Black Shakespeare by Ray Johnson puzzled the critics at its pre-premiere run. What or who is he suggesting by calling the show's main character Mr. P? What? The closer you get to power, the more likes and retweets your posts get, even when they're meaningless, like this one. Tony, I see what you did there. Clever guy, Tony. Oh my god. Colonizing Mars, let's go. You know it's small. We're gonna do that for reals. We're gonna be the first president on Mars too. Honey, remember we were talking about how much we'd love to go to Broadway? Well, 2 tickets just happened to arrive in your name. What? We've been invited to the pre-premiere of the gay musical drama My Lover, Mr. P by Ray Johnson. It's going to be a sensation. The critics agree he hasn't lost his talent despite his mounting psychological problems. He mentioned in the invitation that you're old friends. You know the director, right? You really think he's crazy? What? I can't get the booster. It's not at my local doctor's office. Ooh, rough. The other places require someone to drive me. Oh, man. You know, if I were there, I'd give you a ride in a heartbeat. That didn't sound the way I meant it to, but it could if you wanted it to. I don't know. We're not such close friends. Last time we spoke was a decade ago. Back then he was alright. Yeah, sure. It seems like real artistic genius can make a person a little fragile. But apparently his memory is alright. He certainly hasn't forgotten about you. We'll soon be stuck in the White House with no time left for cultural experiences. So take a break from your endless meeting. We're going to a show. Hell yeah. Going to the musical. Yeah.
That summer in the city, I was running out of fuse. I never thought that love could ever bloom. We were so happy then. We thought our love would continue to thrive.
A show? We get the whole song and dance?
We danced. You don't dance, I dance. We still dance. You could have fooled me without pants. Okay, fine, you got me. You are the most beautiful person on earth. Oh no, you are the one who doesn't know his worth.
Oh my god, I love this.
As my thoughts get lost in the wine, a shiver runs down my spine. The question remains for us both. This place isn't going to be mine or yours. The wind in my hair, love in the air, more than a passion.
What is this?
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
We just hit a little girl on the road. Can't leave her alone. It's a crime. Should have her behind when we have the time. Shit! When it dawned on us, we killed her.
What?
We cried
What?
over the river. We cried
Barry, I don't know.
so our love is no more.
What?
My head is going to explode with madness. So much sadness. I can't get rid
What
of
is
these
happening
thoughts.
right now?
I have to, but I can't go to the cops. All I have left is pride and honor.
What?
I'm a daughter. We're never going to find peace. So I'm going to the police. Oh, Harry. Oh, Paul. The doubts I carried are gone for good. We'll never end up together, locked away forever. All we'll see, are the beds, so lonely and cold. Lonely and cold.
That's the end? No! No, that's not an emotionally satisfying ending. They're not together anymore. They're locked up for life. The poor little girl's dead. What is... no! What just happened? This isn't okay. No! But Harry... what... oh no! Or Henry, whatever it was. What just happened? I was not ready for this. Barry, me too. Thank you so much for coming by. It's always a pleasure to see you. Bestie. I'm sorry you had to come in on such a terrifying moment. What? The whole thing was like so... what an emotional roller coaster did I just watch? Oh my god. I didn't even have anything to say. It was such a madness. Oh no. Honey, that must have been the strangest musical I've ever seen. What do you think Ray Johnson was trying to say? Maybe he meant the mistakes of your past have a way of catching up with you. Oh no, I've been lurking for a while actually. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, lurking on my streams, Bestie is? Ah. So sweet. My heart. Me too, Lilith. I have no idea how I'm gonna like continue my life knowing that they won't be together anymore. Maybe so. Well, I hope our mistakes aren't in too much of a hurry. My heart hurts. My head confused. I lurk in art. Oh, how's the art going? I hope it's going lovely. And thank you for the lurk. Mwah. Maybe so. Hey, your phone is ringing. Are you gonna answer it? Sure. Well, hello there, old friend. It's been too long. But who am I kidding? I hear your voice everywhere I turn. I saw you with your wife at the show. What a beautiful couple. Did you like it? Do you recognize yourself in this story? Well, no, I don't. I'll be nice. I've missed your voice, Ray. Good. Very productive for V-Day assets. Perfect. You did make some pretty flowers the other day. I'm excited to see what other things you do. See if Spooky will do some more animations. Those other ones looked great. Oh, what a sweetheart you are. Thank you. I thought you didn't care for men. Not anymore. Oh, did Ray and I used to have a relationship? Oh my god. Ray and I used to have a thing. I'm holding a press conference after the premiere tomorrow. I'll be confessing my creative inspiration, the events that formed the basis of the musical, in every detail, and of course, with names. What are you talking about, Ray? You still pretend you don't remember? But it doesn't matter. I remember. 10 years ago, we got a little carried away, had a small accident, and disappeared. You were the one driving, remember? Fuck, no. Did I do something bad? Did I kill a little girl? Oh my god. Whoa, the drama. Exactly, Small. What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, did I kill a little girl while driving? Oh man. Oh my god. I tried more than once to go to the police and confess, but I didn't want to set you up. Meanwhile, you've grown to become quite an important person. They were trampling on our rights. But here you come, the great protector, protecting the poor and kissing the babies. You're gonna save this country. Dama. Big old Dama. Big old Dama. And what happened back then doesn't matter to you at all. I saw it in your eyes. But I couldn't understand. How? How do you live with it? How do you sleep at night? Does it give you nightmares? And one day, while I was listening at one of your lovely speeches, I looked at the beautiful face and I knew you're the devil, and I'm the only one who can stop you. I'm going to lock you in a cage. I'm going to destroy you. I will turn you into a puddle of shit, you monster. Excuse me. Dude, what the fuck? Ray, this is not... Oh my god. You can't do this. Sounds like you forgot to take your pills. Perhaps we can discuss it later if you have a chance. Ray, do you need any money? I pay other people to have these kinds of conversations. The musical is true. It is. It's about us. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust the mic. Fuck. The musical is us. I'm like, I'm like making all these wide arcing expressive hand motions right now, and I'm just like whapping the mic. I'm sorry. We can talk later. Ray. With pleasure. For a long time I've dreamed of meeting you. On the day I sat in the witness box while you stand accused in the dock. Are you already thinking about how you can sue me, or hack me, or expose me? Don't worry, it won't work with me. I know perfectly well who I'm dealing with. And I've come prepared. Otherwise I wouldn't have called. You can whap me. Sorry, not sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Hello? Oh, whoa. To keep those skeletons hiding safely in the closet. Are you ready to go all the way? Ciao, baby. See you in the dock. Okay, Ray. Ray, come on, buddy. Is everything okay, my dear? I went to the restroom while you were talking, but I seemed to hear the conversation take an unpleasant turn. I told the author of the musical that he was mediocre. It was Ray. He threatened me. I'll be your mommy. Oh, my. I'd like to be your daddy. Maybe we can hammer out the details later over wine. My place? 6 o'clock. Ray? You mean that director, Johnson? Why would he threaten you? The rumors are true. He's lost his mind. I had an affair with him. He still can't get over it. That's probably fine. Keep it vague for now. What, you lent him some money and he didn't want to pay you back? You heard enough excuses and lost your temper? That's what it looks like to me. You're going to be president soon. Of course there's going to be all sorts of psychopaths throwing false accusations at you, just to get their moment in the spotlight, and hoping they can convert it into a payday if they play it right. You can count on Clint. He's gotten us out of a lot of trouble before. He'll get us out of this one. But if anything, don't forget you've got more than just Clint. You've got a whole team on your side. Let's see. Threaten Lay with libel charges. Sue Ray for slander that is yet to happen. Eliminate Johnson as he leaves his house using a drone rigged with explosives is an option? What? I can literally say, yo, Ollie, off this motherfucker with some fucking explosives. Rig it to that fucking drone and send that shit in. That's right. I'm not even president yet, and I'm already bringing in them drone strikes. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, man. What a crazy day it's turning out to be. Talk to Ray privately and threaten him with reprisals. Hit Ray with a car outside his house. Oh no! Alvaro! Hit Ray with the car outside. Just fucking run him over by Hitman Alvaro. Yo! Threaten the reporters with personal harm if they attend Ray's press conference. That's a bad idea. Launch a campaign to box Ray on social media. Issue a press release refuting information featuring some. What is this? Okay. Let me think. He's probably not the type to be, like, cajoled out of this, right? Libel charges. Threaten him with reprisals. It sounds like the best option. Wait, which one sounds like the best option? Which one did you think? This is hard. This is a good question. Hack his account? Find out compromising evidence on him. Maybe. That might be good. Ollie, can you do it? Alright, Ollie. I trust you. You fucked up last time. Don't let me down. Chief, there's no way I can hack this guy. All his accounts are locked down tight. The only thing he stored on the cloud was some useless text documents. It seems to be Ray's diary. Ray only writes about 2 things. The first is that he can't sleep at night. The second is when he does finally sleep, he dreams of that cold, dark night. I'm sorry I couldn't find anything more useful, Chief. Is there anything else I can do? Damn it. Damn it. Okay, that didn't help. Threaten him with libel charges. Ray's lawyer said that his client wasn't planning on slandering anyone and refused to continue the conversation. Is there anything else I can do? Fuck! Social media? Alvaro, I need you to do this. Threaten him. Sir, I waited for John outside in the theater and grabbed him by the collar and explained everything to him in detail. He wouldn't stop laughing. Although there was nothing funny about it, he said that he'd only give his plans up after Satan fell. He didn't mean you, did he, sir? What are we going to do about it now? Fuck! That's bad. That's a bad sign. Alright, just a social media campaign and that's all we got. Cowboy, covering people and shit is my favorite part of the job. I quickly organized an information campaign against Johnson across all social networks and media outlets that we control. We didn't really have any compromising evidence on Ray. We wrote that he's lost his mind and he can't control his words or actions, and this was easily confirmed with a couple of the actors in his show. But to be honest, people didn't have much of a reaction. It's like Johnson's quirks didn't come as a surprise to anyone. There's still to deal with him. Should I get a rebuttal ready, Cowboy? Or are you going to get someone else to handle it? Go ahead and have a rebuttal ready as well. In order to not lose a duel, you must always be ready to shoot, but not this early. I made a fuss over nothing. No, just prepare something. I didn't mean do it already. What? Didn't understand why the press office was so bitter about some musical. Why would you want to do it? Let's try something else. Fucking... What? That's not what I wanted. No, I'm done with this. Threaten journalists over email. None of these are good. None of these are good. These are all bad. Thanks to my own carelessness, the journalist's interest in the press confidence only grew. You can expect a full house. Plus, the police cordoned off his house. There's no way to get to them, or is there? What? Okay, Clint. Sue him for slander that is yet to happen, I guess. I filed the lawsuit, but it was dismissed. You can't sue something that hasn't happened yet. What do you want me to do, game? This is the worst. I should have just ran him over, I guess, from the get-go. What? Well, this got dark real quick. Yeah, it did. Okay, Alvaro, go fucking manhunter on some fucking dudes. Didn't have time to go around to all the journalists. I did get to a few of them, but they immediately just called the police. It's a good thing I kept it quick. I don't think I accomplished anything with that. What? How do I proceed without doing anything? Do I have to kill him? Are you kidding me? Are they they want him dead? I guess so. The game is like, no, the only thing you can do is fucking kill him. Okay, use the explosives, Ollie. Come on. Chief, I won't even ask why Johnson has... Your subordinate burned out and can't take anything else on for now. In the future, you'll be able to send your characters to rest, after which they can return to work energized. Well, that would have been nice. Chief, I won't even ask why Johnson had to be killed. Obviously, this was some sort of punishment for my failures. And yes, I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into the details. It's way too graphic for me. But I should note one thing. No matter what I tried, I couldn't be sure of destroying every trace of evidence. Of course, the suicide drone erased all of its records before the explosion, but who knows what a witness might have seen. And there might be some evidence left somewhere in that mess that remained of Johnson. I had to kill him. The game let me do nothing but kill him. What? Why? Look at him. Look at his bloody fucking wheelchair. What is this mess? What just happened? I'm now a fucking mafioso. Darling, this is a nightmare. I heard that the director of the musical we went to was attacked by a drone. It seemed like an accident, but according to Johnson's acquaintances, the day before he was saying he feared for his life. It turns out that his call was for a reason. I can fully understand why you didn't want to get involved in this. I'm very sorry for him, but we already have enough problems. We don't need any new ones. It's his fault, not yours, right? This is so intense, right? What the fuck? What is happening? Oh, man. Okay. We killed a man. We now murdered someone. Many questions follow the tragic death of Ray Johnson, the author of the critically acclaimed musical My Lover, Mr. P. Was his death really an accident, or was someone from the establishment behind the assassination attempt? Perhaps the very same Mr. P. Johnson was rumored to know all too well. Look at this shit. Look at how much stress I put them through. God. Are you saying not all presidents do this? I wouldn't have said all of them no. I wouldn't have said so, but I am now part of that exclusive club. Chief, recently I've been thinking about dying a nice clean death. I hate it if my loved one's final image of me was my head half blown off or twisted up under a wheel of a bus. I have no idea why. I've never been suicidal, but I know thoughts like this definitely aren't healthy. Hey, trigger content warning, suicide, content warning, self-harm. Please be mindful going forward. I did not expect this. Please. But I know thoughts like this definitely aren't healthy. I could use an appointment with a good shrink, but that costs a fortune. Could you cover some of the costs? Absolutely, Ollie. You did some good work for me. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to take care of it, buddy. Thank you, Chief. The therapist told me that I should try to avoid stress until I feel better, so I won't be reporting back to work for a while. You do what you have to. Buddy, the clowns at Shocks News mock me all the time in their supposedly humorous sketches. Yesterday, for example, they showed a miniature of me signing napkins at Fat Joe's instead of documents at my residence. Why don't you ask the lawyers to scribble these assholes some kind of warning about liability for insulting the honor and dignity of Vice President Estaba? Sure, why not? Mr. President, I remind you that after the inauguration you will be attending the traditional White House ball. I couldn't find any instructions to that effect, so let me ask you again. Will you invite your ex-wife to the ball? My ex-wife? My ex-wife? What? No. No. Why would I bring my ex-wife? What? No. I have a wife. Mr. President, for many Americans, God's law... No, exactly, Lilith. Law means just as much as the laws of the United States, God's law. And they will definitely pay attention to the Bible you will take the oath on during the inauguration. I suggest using our collector's edition. The cover design was developed by the fashion stylists of the Muir House, and the illustrations are made by Pak Manchi, the blind artist from Thailand. Please don't doubt, God will not be in debt. Do you agree to use our Bible? Sure, it looks cool. I feel like that is going to bite you in the ass. Not bringing my wife is going to bite me in the ass, or the fact that bringing my ex-wife to would have bitten me in the ass. Because I feel like that's the bad move, and it would probably stress out my wife. Just a thought. I don't know. Mr. President, the beginnings of a presidential term is the best time for good deeds. They will set the tone for the next 4 years. Let the people know that you care about their well-being and health. I propose that you donate $1 million to fight against microplastics. I'm sure the amount is symbolic to you, but the gesture will still be noble. Will you write me a check? Oh, God. $1 million? I'm going to be running on fumes, Ava. Okay. Sure. I need the bump. By donating $1 million to the fight against microplastics, Mr. President has shown everyone his himboist orientation. Nice. My dear, we have an emergency. The inauguration starts soon, and Tony has disappeared. No one knows where he is, neither the Secret Service nor the staff at headquarters, and without Tony, the whole inauguration script will go to waste. As vice president, he takes the oath right before you do. Okay, we gotta find him. Tony, where'd you go? Tony? Honey, we need you to find Tony, and fast. Otherwise, we'll have to postpone the inauguration. You'll remain president-elect, and the Speaker of the House will act as president. Take whoever you trust the most from your team and go on a search. Alvaro? Negotiations? Probably negotiations will be better. Let's go, Clint. The last time anyone heard from him was last night. He called Alvaro and invited him to his favorite bar in Manhattan, the Smelly Goose. The Smelly Goose. What a horrible name for a bar. But you know Alvaro, before an important day like today, he always goes to bed early. So Tony said he'd go to the bar by himself, but he seems to have disappeared along the way. After that, there's been nothing from him but a series of incoherent tweets. How are we going to find him now? Oh, what the fuck? We have like a bot or something? Thank you, Lilith. Mwah, what a wonderful mod. Alright, Alvaro, what do we got? Search for Tony all over Manhattan. Interrogate the bartender at the Smelly Goose. Clint. Go ahead without Tony. Threaten face with criminal prosecution for kidnapping Tony. Interrogate the bartender at the Smelly Goose. Sir, I talked to the bartender. He said he was pouring tequila for Tony all evening. According to him, Tony got more and more miserable with every bottle. He yelled at the whole bar that he wanted to breathe in the sweet and sour air of freedom over in Central Park. Then he paid his tab and left, balancing himself against the wall. That's where we're heading then. Let's head to the park. Thanks to Alvaro's information, the Secret Service was able to find Tony in the southern part of Central Park, where they're planning on doing some reconstruction. And you know what Tony's doing? Sitting in a homeless camp. I don't know what he was doing there. The problem is that the Secret Service doesn't factor publicity into their decisions. They just went to get Tony out of there as soon as possible and deliver him to Washington for the inauguration. Oh, man. So we'll need to provide him some cover. How are we going to keep Tony out of the public eye? Threaten every single person in Central Park with a lawsuit. If you say anything, I'll sue you. If you say anything, I'll sue you. If you say anything, I'll sue you. Oh, man. Shield Tony personally. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Come on, Alvaro. I'm sorry I had to make you do this. Sir, the Secret Service tensed up when I got there, but Tony was overjoyed. I threw a jacket over his head and got him to the car. Kept him covered the whole way. No one in the park suspected anything, so we're on our way to Washington. Okay, Alvaro, you did good work. He saved the inauguration. Tony sure gave us an adventure. I hope you set his head straight, preferably with a golf club. I know why you chose him as a running mate, but if you don't rein him in, Tony is sure to let you down. Thank God the journalists didn't find out. Otherwise today it wouldn't have been a holiday, but a tragedy that would have darkened your whole term. Whew. Be right back real quick. Sure thing, Small. Mama? Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm back. Thanks for getting me out of trouble. Moron, you nearly screwed up the inauguration. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. The day before inauguration, I got overwhelmed. I was about to become one of Washington's insiders, one of the people I've always hated, and not just for a week or a month, but for at least 4 years. To help me stop feeling sorry for myself, I decided to go visit some people who are much less fortunate than me. And since I was drinking near Central Park, I figured, who has it worse in our country than the homeless? I just wanted to look into their eyes and see their problems for myself. Remind myself why I got myself into this damn job in the first place. Wait, how'd you get away from the Secret Service? Why'd you end up staying there? I wasn't planning to. It just worked out that way. When I got to the homeless camp, one of them recognized me and said he'd voted for Feist because Feist is always honest with the people, and he's not a cowardly hypocrite like your friend. Oh, jeez. But I told him I just looked like the new vice president, and that seemed to satisfy everybody. But even before that, they were saying your first executive order had nothing to do with the people's real needs. And then they treated me to some moonshine, and I listened to their stories all night. It surprised me. I didn't hear them complaining much about their lives. I didn't know what was in that moonshine, but after a while I passed out. When I woke up, I found they'd robbed me blind, even took my shoes. No wallet, no phone either, of course, so I couldn't call anyone. Why didn't you go to the police? Well, imagine what would happen. I walk up to a policeman, barefoot, no ID, dirty torn jacket, and my story is, I'm the new vice president. I got robbed in Central Park. I need to get to Washington. That wouldn't be the finest start to inauguration, they wouldn't. So I figured it would better be sit tight and let our people find me and get me out of there. That's actually a good idea. But okay, I admit my part of the guilt too, and I even have something to atone for it. This is the jewel of my collection and the folders that I took as an artifact from work when I quit my job, naturally bypassing all procedures. It's just a treasure trove of intriguing information. Do what you want with it. I trust you completely. So, buddy, you ready to become president? Oh, you know it. I'm ready. I'm not so sure you are. You owe me one. Agreed. Nice. Before the inauguration, the usually smiling and jovial Vice President Saba was clearly not himself. He exhibited all the signs of a hangover, but no one from the press dared to ask the country news second man how he'd spent the night before the inauguration. I'm sorry, Alvaro, I had to do it. Do you mind if I add you to my contacts as cowboy? Go ahead. I don't mind. It's your business. Sir, all the never-ending assignments and hustle around here are giving me high blood pressure. High blood pressure and a bitch of a headache. Plus, I can't help noticing that I'm the only one around here working with due diligence. Everyone else keeps going on endless coffee breaks and setting up new top scores in Candy Crush. I need a break from this gong show ASAP. Alright, you deserve it, Alvaro. Oh yeah, we're here, guys. We're here. My fellow Americans. Today we will begin to rebuild our country together. I don't know about you, I want to visit another planet. It's time to stop pretending that we can stop climate change. Wait, what? No, that we can't stop. Well, that's not... Oh, never mind. In a very short time, I will assume the presidency of the United States of America. As my first official act, I am commencing a project for the colonization of Mars. You will soon see the people of Earth departing our home planet for a better life. Mankind's future is on other planets. We are not afraid of the energy companies will think. We are not afraid of what the energy companies will think about this. They're not going to dictate their terms to us anymore. We're not afraid about what the establishment thinks of us. We're not afraid of the establishment. The times when crooks ruled the capital are on an end. We're not afraid of what this court thinks about us. And we are not afraid of what the media thinks about this either. They should forget about what their owners want them to say and start working for the people. The main thing is what will happen next. The main thing is what will happen next. Not only will I put the establishment on their knees, Amendment 28 will inevitably be ratified under my term. And the result will be Constitution will be fixed too? Yeah, let's just go for the amendment. The amendment will change America forever. I promise I won't let you down. This country is making amends. I hear an upset kitty out there. Nice! Haha! Plus 5.4. Thank you for the water, Ghosty. I'll have a drink. Thank you for the crystals and taking care of me. The inaugural speech of the newly elected president will go down in history as one of the most daring. In it, he clearly outlined the contours of his upcoming term. This president won't be content just putting in his 4 years. He's seeking radical changes to the U.S. political landscape. Hell yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear my kitty meowing in the background. Meow, meow. He wants a snack or something. I'll give him some attention in a minute. Mr. President, 3 American tourists were detained in Iran today. Drugs were found in their backpacks. The tourists are facing a prison sentence that would make even our infamous pit seem like heaven on earth. Oh. I wanted to remind you that about a year ago, 2 Iranian spies were caught in the United States. Why don't we arrange a prisoner exchange with the Iranians? Sure. Mr. President, congratulations on taking office. I come to you with this matter. Under the Hatch Act, civil servants are not allowed to speak out about politics in the workplace. So if a postal service employee is sitting in his office liking Face's posts, he is a criminal. Let me tell you a secret. We began recording likes of the former president's posts right around this time of your inauguration. I can use words. They are recorded, counted, and kept on a shelf. Don't you want to sue a dozen or 2 of the most egregious violators of the labor discipline? Yes, sue them! Sue the fools! First presidential decision. Warren Monger. Warren Monger, director of national attendance. Is that like Warmonger? Is there a joke in there? Kind of looks like a discount Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mr. President, Director Monger here, National Intelligence Service. Our agents discovered that the leaders of a radical ultra-right terrorist group are planning an attack. They want to make the point that you, unlike former President Face, are incompetent and can't ensure the safety of the American people. The terrorists are hoping to attack Face supporters in Washington. Don't ask me why they're prepared to attack Face. Don't ask me why they're prepared to kill their own people. I have no idea what goes on in the minds of those fanatics. But the fact remains, hundreds of lives are at stake, Mr. President. We recommend canceling the event. Cancel the rally. Face supporters will crucify me for this, but the safety of the American people comes first. Protecting American people is your job. Let Face decide. No, cancel it. I don't want them to die. Just because they're stupid. Hell, I'm stupid and I don't want to die. Sir, you saved dozens of American lives. Our agents report that the terrorists abandoned their plans once news spread that the celebration was canceled. Now it's our turn to cleanse the country of these scum. My kitty is right outside the door. Can you hear him? Can you hear him yowling? Ooh, the ratings hit. Ooh, that's a big hit. Ooh. The very day the president enters the Oval Office was not marked by the signing of his first order, but by a ban on all protests in the D.C. area. This is what lurks behind the president's ascended power, contempt for the law. Shut up, Johanna. You know that's not true. You know better than that. The first tweet. Mr. President, we cleverly kicked the crooks who waste their working hours on likes. A couple of employees lost their jobs and 28 people were fined. Next time, they'll be more careful. It's a shame that journalists now make jokes like one where you're standing in front of a mirror. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed to even retell those nasty things. But never mind. They're wrong. Kitty is adorable. Can you hear him? Can you hear the little sucker? His name is Valentine. He's a needy boy. Honey, sometimes there's just no good option. You have to choose between the bad and the worse. This might be the essential skill of the president. To choose the lesser of 2 evils. Our whole team has moved out of the campaign headquarters, buddy. Before giving the keys back to the landlord, we threw a big old going away party. It's too bad you weren't there. Ellie said you were too busy getting ready to move into the White House. Anyhow, I'm here to tell you the party went great. We barely broke any furniture or windows. It was sad giving up those keys to a place where we'd won so many victories and drank so much booze celebrating said victories. But now, our guys are ready to get to work at the White House. Mr. President, let me be the first on the team to congratulate you on your inauguration. You've already seen how your decisions can determine the fate of people, and there are many more such decisions awaiting you. Please keep in mind that the legal department will always support you and take care of all the routine work. And in the near future, I expect to hear from you as to who will take over your administration. If you don't have a person in mind, I'm willing to take on the burden. I've been studying meditation techniques for the past few years, and I can't wait to share my experiences with others, so that they too can release their stress and keep it to a minimum. Of course, the decision is yours, Mr. President. We have a full roster of specialists with unique skills. Thank you, Clinton. You have become the President of the United States. You can now sign your first executive order. Let's do that. Hell yeah. We hyped this shit up, and now we're gonna do it. How do I sign it? Lobbying in progress. Because it's still lobbying, I can't do it. I have to wait till February. Appoint people to your team key positions in the administration. Subordinates assigned to positions in the administration affect your team, personal budget, and rating in different ways. Before you appoint someone, check the pros and cons of the appointment and keep in mind that you can't fire or replace a person until next month. Don't forget that every month spent in the administration brings 1 stress point to your subordinates. Got it. Okay. Press secretary? Alta. You gain plus 4 points at the end of every month. Oh, that's handy. Public dollar. Team members are paid 15% less at the end of every month. Oh, that's not great. What? No, I didn't want to lock him in. No, Alvaro is my chief of staff. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, god damn it, Alvaro, no. Ah. Oh, can I switch it up? Can I switch? No, damn it. All right, you can be press secretary. Treasury secretary. Lose 1 less stress point at the end of every month. That's probably fine. Damn it, I did not want Alvaro to be chief of staff. This is such a great honor. My wife always tells me that I'm very convincing. People listen to me and they don't argue. If you believe that I can become a smart manager, I can only trust in your instincts. But please, sir, if I'm not doing a good job, just tell me right away. I don't want to be a burden to you. Try putting someone else there. Oh, I should have. Oh, that might have helped. Fuck, damn it. Lilith, you're so smart. If only you were here in real time to help me from being a dumbass. Honey, you remember my friend Alvin, a prosecutor from Minnesota? Who would have thought? He's inviting us to a wedding with his boyfriend. For you, it'll just be a small gift expense, and I'll finally vent and see some old friends. I know there's no way you're getting out now, but will you let me go? Sure, go see your friends, of course. Mr. President, Big Brother does not sleep, and I'm talking about our big Eastern brother, China. Here's the deal. The Baby Babe mobile app measures the biometric data of American babies around the clock, and I'm sure it sends it straight to the clutches of Chinese authorities. The app has already had over 1 million downloads a day. God knows what they'll do with this information, but it's certainly not good. Before it's too late, will you ban Baby Babe? What? No, I don't care. What are they going to do with information about our babies? What? Calm down. Darling, I strongly recommend you appoint people to every position in the administration. You will need a high approval rating to pass the amendment, and a large PR campaign is impossible without a properly staffed HQ and a lot of money we cannot take from the budget. Okay, let me see. Can I have Clint take over? Can I have... You can remove them next month. Nope, I can't do it. Fuck. Okay, Ollie? Can you be Treasury Secretary? More stress, but a bit of money? Alright, let's do it. You got it, Ollie. Okay, well, we became president. We're just about ready to sign our first executive order. and we made it through inauguration mostly in one piece, though things are a little shaky. I say we're going to go ahead and cut out right here, and we'll come back to this next week and try our best to get back into the swing of being a president. We'll be a president properly rather than just an elect. So, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love all of you so much, and I hope that you'll join me on Saturday for more Vault Humpers. And I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye-bye.